Steve the dwarf.
That was pretty good. Steve was pretty fucked up.
Yeah. And we begin with a fresh.
Steve.
We begin with a fresh session of Rescued Raxis. Last time the party fought some, well, just the one actually, very unpleasant beast. And then broke some wall decoration, but for some reason they thought it was important to do that. I mean, it just looked very nice. You know, it's the kind of thing you could really worship.
Wow.
They checked through the rest of the mine, stole what wasn't nailed down or owned by the kobolds, and then headed out. Several days now, you guys have been riding in the wagon, heading back to Raxis City. Not a whole lot going on, although the moment you get some distance south, there is just a weight off the shoulders. The heart seems to beat a bit harder. There's taste now in the mouth. There's just a nice sensation of, I feel alive. Not the kind of, arm shaking in the air, end of movie thing of I'm alive. Just, yeah, I feel better now. I feel 100% instead of 70.
Oh, by the way, I assume we have been traveling for a few days at this point?
It has been a couple of days, yes.
Alright, so I'm assuming we had a full rest between, or has the kobolds been particularly rowdy and noisy?
Oh no, they've... Zarzul the Mighty has basically kept them kind of segregated into their own little work camp. Just to stop them getting underfoot. So yeah, you've gotten long rests. Multiple, in fact, because this is several days.
Yeah.
Now, there are other reasons you might not be getting a long rest, but that only happens once or twice when you hear the distant crumping and breaking of rock shattering upon the earth. But it's not nearby, so, fuck it.
What, like rocks are being thrown?
Yeah, boulders sailing through the air. Mostly during the night. In the daytime, you can hear trumpets, you can hear hoof beatings, but it's all pretty distant to the south, sort of the southeast. Any quandaries, concerns, worries, or conversation?
Yeah, so how far away are we from Raxis at this point?
You got another couple of days to go. It is, when you get elevated enough, it's visible.
I hope those rocks are not flying towards Raxis. Holy shit, that's a fucking launching system they got.
Giants. They're quite skilled at it.
Still, that's fucking several days travel of throwing.
No, it's you hearing it. If you're out in the middle of a forest and you don't have your phone, there's not a lot of sound to distract you from a big fucking rock smashing. I mean, one crack of a rifle shot can be heard for quite a distance. And this is a big fuck off rock. Multiple. There's also the occasional night when someone's been standing on watch and hears, far to the east, that's a decent guesstimation, a sort of rumbling of noise. It's hard to really tell at this point. It is distant murmurings, coming from something loud. Multiple things. But, noticeably, for most of the journey, you've not seen any oncoming traffic. It's just been your wagon. And the coating of kobolds. And that smug as all fuck unicorn of its Kagrat summons. So damn pretty. And so knowledgeable about it.
Well, as long as it's not a winged unicorn, we should be fine. We should be okay.
Why a winged one? Oh, yes.
Yeah,
as opposed to a horned Pegasus, yes.
Yeah, well, we just remember that so that way we don't get attacked by a horned Pegasus.
Another few days of travel. A couple of you have been invited many times, especially Zarzul, for games of cards, of chance with the miners.
Nope. Not that stupid.
You could just hand over your equipment to us for safekeeping.
This could be after a few bottles of kobold wine.
Still not quite that stupid.
And Zarzul the Mighty did gift you with the opened bottle of Desert Gem. Although I don't
Okay,
think
so-
anyone has risked it, really, apart from a dwarf.
Rain has decided she can't try that until they're safely in the city. She's not
I'm pretty
risking
sure-
it.
That sounds like
Yeah.
something Cornelius would at least taste.
He did.
Well, he saved. Yeah, he saved it in his had a bottle for later.
He tried a very little bit of it.
Yep.
But then on the last day, you know that there's not much the trip to go, a couple of hours or so. You start to see them now, a procession of knights, swarmed by footmen. Only those on horseback have their coloured tabards, these ones being pink.
Mm-hmm.
The footmen, a great mix of equipment styles. Mostly spears and pole arms. But you can notice there's a few Jurat ones, there's a few Domans. Couple of likely guys from town. A few Malgern you vaguely recognize the sort of arrangement of from when you walked around the mercenary camps before you went on your bender. Some of them may have been drinking buddies at one point, but you just recognize the gear and the banner. Faces, who the fuck cares?
It's a beard.
Most of them marching off to the east. A small detachment turning to join the same road you guys are on.
Always to the east.
An outrider does charge up to you guys, saying to make some room. Although you can see they're taking up only about half the lane.
No reason to provoke them. Just we're not in a
Oh,
hurry
they've got
as yet.
plenty of room.
Off to the side, sir. Proper business being done here.
He goes, but he doesn't like it.
Yeah, I would be signaling to whoever is driving the cart. Well, let's do what the man says.
One tread of a way. Yes, they march on through. It takes quite a while. It's an extended train. The bulk of them did go off to the east, but you can see that there is a pronounced amount going through here. Majority mercenaries. Not too many knights. Not too many people showing off their allegiance to Raxis. You recognize a
sounds
couple of...
about
give me a perception check, Malgern. What you recognize of the sort of livery and equipment, and whenever you were passing through the camps, most of these guys didn't hire you. They were quite upmarket. These weren't your cheap mercs. These were proper companies to be rented for a while. Good gear, well drilled, disciplined. So in a way, it's a benefit they didn't hire you. No, it would have been annoying. You wouldn't be able to just skive off and drink.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. But you at least know, these premium choices, they're not the top class, they're not hugely distinctive, like they don't have a Bartress. A true asset for combat, but
Yeah, I have a fucking ballista ogre.
But definitely top range of the normal mercs you could hire in town. And yeah, Cornelius, you were waving to them? Or you were just sitting waiting?
Yeah, basically, if we can still drive the cart, just do it slowly going past them. But yeah,
Yeah, once they've got the road clear, they fan out to just fill the entire road for a bit. And it's only when there's the last few guys in reserve and the camp followers is there room for the carts to get back on the road and start traveling again. A fair old drumbeat as well.
Out. Yeah, just musing about quite the contingents getting set out.
I'll also remind, it's a bit strange because so far the Pinks have not left the city. On this side of the wall, anyway.
Well, it's also just in general, they didn't go out because they were basically keeping their strength in reserve, letting the blue colors get
Decimated.
decimated. Yeah.
Yeah, but now you've seen quite a few Azale Knights heading out. On the bright side, that seemed to be the fullness of traffic from the gates at this point of the day. Getting tongue-tied already. Not a good sign. And so, getting through the gates, checking with the headsman, who does look pretty disparagingly at your carts full of kobolds. Alright, sir. As he waves at you, Cornelius in particular, if you're sitting at the front.
Mm-hmm. Yes, my good man.
I'll assume... Nah, I won't make any assumptions in this case. Why is your cart covered in vermin?
These are employees of the Kobold Mining Guild, and we're also bringing some of their stuff from the mines.
Ah, right, I see. You've got a form of declaration, all yeah? Full list of inventory?
I do believe I have the representative. Jobby?
It's fucking yobby. As he climbs down from the carts, and yeah, he has a full itemized list. I go through this every day. See this? I have this. See the signature? Yes. We have this. Do you want to check it through? If not, let us go. Right. Fair enough. Right. On you go then. Just remember to keep to your own quota. There's no fucking law about that. The gates open, and you are back in the wonderful city that you guys have called home for a while.
Notice that the same shit stain is still over in that corner.
It's expanded somehow. It's developed.
So it looks like it is starting to form a hand. Must be my imagination.
Yeah. As you get to the little square, which includes your rundown brothel of a home, Yobby barks out some orders. Zarzel the Mighty just listening to him a bit by his side, kind of leaning against his pickaxe. He's not been, sort of down or anything, but he has been very tired the whole trip.
Wait, why has they been following us all the way over there? Wouldn't they want to go back to their own quarters? That's a bit
but that goes
closer.
through.
Yeah, I have to go through.
Oh, right, sure. Right, we'll get right from the east, sorry. Yeah.
They're all the way over there. Only 65 feet to go, so it's pretty easy.
No, sometimes I get it mixed up with east and west, yeah.
Yeah. For the most part, because of the map as well, this beautiful artwork that I have. Where is it? Where is the map? That's weird.
Yeah, it's fine. I remember what it was you meant.
Yeah. Just in general, adventurers to the east. There's stuff to the west as well. The party hasn't shown much interest there. Because it doesn't have to do with our own selfish, entwined interests. But yeah, he's delegating, and the kobolds are taking their gear and themselves off and away. Dobby, however, remains. Alright, job accomplished. Well done, the lot of you. It's time for payment.
I do believe so.
Individual little bags, each with 50 gold in them. One for you, one for you. Well done, by the way. One for you, one for you. That attitude might need adjustment.
Who was it he said good job to?
He didn't look up, he just handed the bag in. Although it was Malgurn he said about the attitude adjustment.
Yeah, I could almost guess to that.
Oh, also I'm the one he remembers.
Yes, you have multiple pages in his book.
You stole from the mine.
Did I?
Yeah, we all did.
I?
Yeah, as the bag sets in your hand, it's empty.
My hand?
Yes.
Pardon? This bag's empty.
It's not entirely empty. You'll find something written in it.
Alright, okay, I'll open in the
The
bag.
fucking
It's an
bill.
IOU.
It's
yeah,
a bill
Bill.
for 400 gold. Or 1 diamond.
He's not gonna start anything, but fuck kobolds.
Does
You may take
Wolfgang
that up
get
in your
his
own
pay
time,
when he
sir.
lines up?
I'm sure you have your own frivolous money you can make use of.
Don't fight him, Melgurn. It's not worth it. He's just a kobold.
I hope fucking Zarzul gives him a look for that.
I'm waiting to see if Wolfgang gets his pay. He's lined up as well.
Wolfgang does not get a bag.
Not even a treat.
Nor does Pufflesworth.
Well, yeah.
Lorna gets a pat in the head. It's on the wrong one, though, so he feels a bit embarrassed. Well, I will hand in my report to Lord Renenbach. You may be contacted in the future.
Happy to provide assistance.
Thank you for your service.
Mhm.
Also, it's Yobby. As he eyes Cornelius.
Have a great day, Yabi.
As he backs away, he does the looking at keeping my eye on you gesture to Cornelius before turning.
What was up with that jobby fellow?
Well, you didn't get his name right once.
What was jobby?
It was Yabi.
It's
Yes, jobby.
I look at Congrats and I say, I think he's doing it on purpose.
That's a small smile on Cornelius' face.
He is definitely doing it on purpose.
I mean, he is a wizard. I mean, he's a bit dense.
Unless you hit them, in which case they are very frail, light, wispy even. If you punch a wizard, they just crumple around your fist. It's amazing.
Oh, has other Sazul went off yet?
Milbers Arzul has, unless anyone wants to interact with him.
Yeah.
Rain is not interested in it.
Come.
Thanks. It's only a notable character in a fun story arc. Someone's
Yeah,
not
that's
getting
us.
another key for a while.
Yeah, Cornelius
Well,
has got to do a proper farewell to Sazul.
Yeah, but nice.
Sazul.
Yeah.
Sazul. Glad we could bring you back to you and your boys back to the town in one piece.
Yeah, look at them all. Walking tall among the buildings and the walls. Not having to cower in a cave. Swells his chest with pride. Look at how many got out.
You did a good job.
You all did. I'm under no illusions I did basically nothing in there. Felt good, though, to swing it a bit. You know, get some blood spilling.
You
Feel-
did plenty holding things until we could get there.
That's on them, not on me. All I did was squash some interlopers running through the entrance. Think I got 'em too.
That was us.
Oh. Well, you can walk that sort of thing off. You all look pretty fine. Maybe lost some height,
No.
a few of you. He doesn't look at Malgurn when he says that. He looks at Rain. Because
I've lost.
she's basically human, but she is a short arse.
Yeah. She's got more of the elf height than the human height.
Well, she certainly was about to lose a lot more of her precious inches for a few seconds. If this wasn't for the younger Sarsul here and his bravado.
Rain is putting her head in her hands, covering her eyes.
Yeah, make no illusion, Sonny, you did me proud. I guess you're spoiled for words, right? Mind overflowing with potential things to say in response to my statement.
Yeah.
Take your time. I'll be right here. Spotlight's on you.
It has been good to find another Zazul around. There are not many of us around.
Nope. Far as I know, the previous ones died.
Yeah, that's what I heard as well.
Oh, don't be looking like that. It's not that bad a thing. I mean, I'm over a century old. Of course they're fucking dead. At this point, they couldn't even live long enough to survive.
I think there might have been another 2 Zazuls since you that may have died.
Someone's setting up a backstory. Yeah, well, far as I know, there's none in this region. You'll have to explore further in the next campaign.
You're gonna have to buy the DLC expansion pack coming out next year.
Make
the
a
prequel
one-time
episodes.
donation to unlock the premium Zarzul plotline cut from the early edition.
The all Cobalt party.
Oh, I've been thinking about that, don't you worry.
Oh no.
Oh God.
There's some shape change magic and we're there.
It's just a simple curse.
Yeah. Drink the wrong bottle of wine and you turn into a kobold.
Yeah. There's kobold wine and then there's kobold wine. But no one cares enough to actually check, so we just mix it all in. But yeah, I mean, you're a scrawny one. I've seen, like, you don't have the arms of a miner. You got a good nose on you, though.
Thank you, sir. It has been good meeting you. I expect I'll see you again at some point.
Oh, shit, yeah, Sonny, we'll probably have a dinner later.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, felt good, though. Starts turning, walking away. Feeling that divine power through me again.
Oh well, definitely enjoy having your company over again. If you do not mind me picking your brain for a little while.
He continues walking. Blood of Bahamut in these veins! Pickaxe raised, arms up in the air, people avoiding him on the street.
Right. I think he's about to head home.
Yeah, a handful of the kobolds are waiting some distance away, and they swarm him once he approaches. For his own sake.
Well, I'm ready to sit down and have a drink. How about the rest of you?
Yes, I'm down for that.
A decent meal sounds like a good idea.
Falgurn's already been drinking.
Well, yeah, he's a dwarf.
And a shit. Both of these things contribute to his alcoholism.
I do dread what kind of... I really do not hope we are encountering the regular amount of debauchery that Boston has usually contributed to the house while we're gone.
The only way to tell is to enter the house.
Just stand for just a few seconds holding the door handle and then pushes it open.
You see Ogden Gay and Ole. And Orbinson. And
Hey, you three.
and two women you have no idea who they are.
That is
Oh.
not surprising.
Ah, hey there. Hi,
Hey,
you're back.
There.
Yeah, do you need some privacy?
No, I'm just shuffling through. Your little dragon guy made this. He just. Oh shit, the pieces are moving. Sorry. Just holds up what looks like some manner of board game.
Oh.
I didn't make it. It was Ole. He's really good at making things. And it was a doozy of a question.
Ooh.
But we've been learning, and we've made Raxis City. We think.
Is it a board game of Monopoly?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's the
They've
most
been trapped
boring.
here for 3 days.
It's the most boring, banal game possible.
It's
So-
cursed Cornelius. We must destroy it.
No, the
Cast it
problem,
into the fire.
the
We
problem
must
is
destroy
they're
all the
going to
game.
ask, hey, do you guys want to play? And then the party will be officially dissolved.
Oh yeah, because it'll take that much to break apart these steel bonded friends.
Yes.
It'll
Bonds.
likely end up with there being a report of murder.
It will just be the house is gone in one. The
Oh no,
fifth
the
level
house
fireball.
caught on fire. It's really weird that
One
it keeps happening around Cornelius. This is very
Yeah.
odd coincidence.
The only one not injured by the fireball, of course, being Cornelius.
That's the thing. Do you look at the board?
I mean, it's the thing that's on the table, I assume.
Yeah, as if you take a curiosity in it. Yeah, you can see there is a space for Orbinson's house.
Oh.
Ouch, that stings. Ooh.
It also
I'm
includes
guessing
it also includes Bruni's house. Yeah. So he was feeling all cooped up, so I took him around town.
Ah. So you're back in the old district.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine now. It's not a whole lot of reason to go there these days, but check in with some faces, shake hands, see how things are going for people living there, for established addresses.
How was Bruni?
Ah, she's all smiles and cheers. Keeps on talking about him. She points at Congrats and then her as he points at Rain.
Wait, what?
Oh, just wants to see you, that's all. And apparently the kids have been missing him at the temple. So, fun trip?
No, not
Let's
all that fun, but we
say
saved
it
the
had
mine.
its. Let's say it's had its peaks and definitely its
Depths.
valleys. Yeah, ebbs.
It's had its ups, downs, and all around.
It is peaks and valleys, but in this case, depths works better. It's a mine.
Kind of
Yeah.
kind of grumbling. He's like, yeah, it was great. And then he finally just chucks the IOU in a corner, wondering why he still has the damn thing.
All right then. Coffee pot's boiling, so probably a few more cups left in it.
Well, that should warm up a little bit.
And of course, we're in the middle of the game, so no one could really join in. As Ogden Gay is looking over at you guys, and Orbison has the expression of, no, you don't want to step into this.
Oh, that's a real shame. Walks towards kitchen.
It's all right. I have to go visit some people anyways, so
Oh, right. Also, Mrs. Sandy, Joliet, and Minx.
pleasure to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
It's real nice being here again.
Again?
Oh, you were here back when this place was open then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was one of the star girls. Spoken by
Oh.
Minx, who was an elf.
Ah. I was about to say, how old is she?
Visibly, mid-20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, this place was a real bopper.
So we heard.
So
what
which one of
did
you lives
actually-
up there as she points as you expected Cornelius to your room?
Is he asking it like of all the people or one room specific?
Oh yeah, she's asking who lives up there as she points to the door to your room.
I point
Ah,
immediately at Cornelius.
That's a lucky one. It gets the best view. I'd always try to make sure I do my work in there. You can see that Orbison is shaking a little.
do you now?
Oh yeah, I mean, so many... As she looks at Ogden Gay. I hugged a lot of people in that room.
Ah,
I see. Well, I'm glad you got some, hopefully, pleasant memory revisiting.
You meet a lot of people with a lot of fun way of lives, you know? So what do you do for a living?
Well,
That's... Oh, and she realizes when you start talking, oh, as she gestures to all of you.
and see the cuts and bruises, healed over scars, the torn clothes.
The displacer beast.
As much as I want to say this, Mugger wants to look at him and go, "Oh, he's a serial arsonist."
We're adventurers. He's
With
a
a
wizard.
With a sideline on property development.
Yeah. Keep you real good at that game you're playing, wouldn't you be, Cornelius?
By the way, Robinson, has there been anyone upstairs using my room?
As far as I can tell, nah, but I never went near it. Paid the landlord, and then what else was there? Oh, big guy from Marina came down to tell you that your ban was lifted, as he points at Malgern. Don't know why he sent that when I work there, but you know, I guess it's more official. So you can go back there now.
Was it the big dragonborn or the demented dwarf?
Oh no, I think his name's like it's Tyr something. Nah, he's just one of the bouncers.
Oh, okay.
Big guy with a big cut down his nose, like almost splitting it in two.
Peculiar they would send someone to let us know that their ban was lifted.
Well, you know, a lot of money was made when you guys killed that monster bear. Oh, monsters, that's right.
mm-hmm.
There were smaller ones too, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's
Yes.
one of the things that took Cornelius.
Oh, you kind of see in his face like he's trying to work out what way.
Yes, but I obviously became better.
Well, yeah, I mean, I raised you from the dead. That
Oh!
kind of happens.
Oh, yeah. Huh. There,
Also,
Rain, when you say that, I
Cornelius
raised him
is-
from the dead, the three girls give light applause.
She looks amused. She's clearly enjoying this.
yeah. Also, remember this part. Cornelius never told the troop that he died.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yep.
Oh,
Oops.
that's unfortunate. I mean, for you.
Maybe close to death's door, I think, would be a more appropriate term.
Is when Malgern said, nah, you're fucking dead.
No, he's not that much of a dick.
Oh, would Malgern remember that?
Oh, he
Goop
has no
hasn't been
idea.
told?
He
No,
doesn't
because
care.
he was, yeah.
Yeah, he was punching a massive carapace-covered creature.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
was
I
pretty
had to
much
outdo
alive
the
when
the
he
other-
dwarf by the beard.
He was an important grudge match.
Yes.
And I won.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, the
Against
stupid
the guy with
dragon had to
severe
use
brain
my
damage.
sword. Yeah,
Well-
and the dragonborn touched my
Well,
sword.
he definitely
What an
got
asshole.
the severe brain damage during that fight. I don't know how severe it was before.
My favorite moment of that was revealing your hands are so swollen from all the punching you can't untie the beards.
Yeah.
Little help.
You had to drag
both
his
try to-
unconscious body around.
We both tried to walk different directions. We kind of just slid on the floor, moonwalking. You know, like can't go anywhere.
You're very lucky Rain didn't just decide to pet it.
Oh no, that band would have come a lot sooner. That band would have come a lot sooner if you cut that beard. You.
I think I did give him the option. He could have cut
Yeah.
off Ushane's as well.
No, and even though Ushane's a shit in Melgarin's eyes, he don't. That's a line you don't cross. You don't touch the beard. Like that's a big line to cross.
That's where he would have went from being a shit to a piece of shit.
Yeah, like he literally like you might as well. I'm exiled now. See you later. I'm gonna go live on an island alone.
Well, time to sharpen my ears.
Exactly.
Like-
yeah.
With dwarf
Yes.
fuck.
Landscaping?
No, not landscaping.
Mutilation.
Fuck. Mutilation. That was it. I've kept thinking manipulation.
Same thing, just a bit more aggressive.
Yeah.
It's like a
Genital
one-time
mutilation.
manipulation.
Genital mutilation is one step under
Beard cutting,
cutting
yeah.
off the beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's the list. That's the bottom. You know.
You could slaughter a man's entire family and kids, but you don't cut his beard.
He says you wouldn't let him beat the crap out of you. Well, of course not. Why not?
No, it's even better than that. It's
Oh,
just,
yeah.
is that
Yeah.
a crime? It fucking should be!
It should be. Wait, I'm the king. It is.
It is! Wait a minute, I'm the fucking king. It is! Now give us your address so I can kick the shit out of you later.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
So Droop is in tears.
Oh no. I mean,
Droop, it's okay. I'm sorry.
He's got the quivering lip as he looks up at Cornelius.
Thank you, Rain.
oh.
It's fine.
I immediately hugged Droop. It's okay. Everything's fine.
For the reason he's crying.
I know, but I'm trying to fix it.
The problem is, with the hug comes the opening of the floodgates. The guests
It's okay.
are a little surprised to hear a wailing goblin child.
Droop, it's okay. Cornelius is fine.
For obvious reasons to preserve my throat, I'm not imitating his noises.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's okay. He's all good. Cornelius is fine.
A lot of sniffles, a big blob of snot on the shoulder.
Mm.
She's used
There's
to
just
that.
so much mucus hanging out of him at this point in the face. He's an ugly
She's
crier.
She's used to this,
Aw.
so she's just kind of rubbing his back. It's okay. Cornelius
says
is
she's used-
fine.
Yeah,
It's
she's
all
used to
your
it from
fault.
all the times where she got those terrible spells and poisons. She
Mhm.
knows she's already familiar with the horrendous amount of mucus.
And she also knows she can prestidigitate it later.
Yeah, and Popsworth takes this moment to hawk up a pellet.
Of course he does.
Right at her feet. Look at her.
Nice.
This is your problem now. So this has been a lovely game, Orby, but we should probably all go now, give you guys some privacy. You seem to have come from a long trip. Obviously, he must be a little upset. He probably needs a nap.
Yes. Come along, Droop. Let's talk up in the office.
Later, ladies. Well, Ogden Gay, I mean, I guess we just have to postpone for a little bit. It's a great game. Well, alright then. More confetti everywhere. It's packed up telekinetically, stuffed back in the box.
Neat.
And Droop is doing all those little sort of, partial words with a sniff and a breath between them. Lots of repetition. Exactly.
This is your fault, Rain.
Yeah.
All your
Forgot
fault.
that he didn't know.
Rain, bruh.
But
Making kids cry, bruh.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Rain wouldn't have known that he didn't mention it because it wasn't exactly told to be held a secret. So.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't matter. It's still her fault. Like, don't you?
Yeah.
You can't let her out of this. No, it's her fault.
I'll say the player forgot. That is true, but Rain wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
We're just making this clear here. The player
Yeah.
is not to blame. The character is definitely to blame.
So it's the other way around. The player is to blame, not the character.
Yeah. Well, also maybe next time, don't remind a child that their caretaker died at some point. It could have traumatic implications.
He got better.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, remember that time when your mom, who supposedly survived, was horribly had horrible blunt trauma happened to her when she got hit by that car, kid? Do you remember that? How far she went?
I mean,
That was great, wasn't it?
I mean, that revival is going to make the campaign real interesting once we get Saltmarsh side story gets the Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh no.
As Cornelius rots day by day until they solve it.
Just gotta make lichification that much easier.
It's okay. He'll be a lich by then, right?
Maybe.
The Saltmarsh ones, yeah. Oh, the side story ones, not the main crew.
Oh, okay.
If it's the side story ones, Cornelius is fucked.
Very likely, yes.
We're not gonna mince words here. He's fucking dead. Dead as a doornail.
Yeah, a lot of your chance survival rests on the shoulders of two kitties.
Shelley is actually competent.
You just have to say the one word that's 3 letters long, and that just says it right there. Pan.
It's fine, he's great.
Wow.
It's fine. He'll be your main reason you survive. He'll keep
I hope he's
changing
not watching the
characters until you've
stream.
got a 10-person party.
He better not be watching the stream. You're giving him ideas.
Yep. But yes. Home, once again, settled. And only one person is having to deal with someone sobbing and sniffing. But he does calm down pretty quickly as well once he's back in the office.
That's good.
As for the rest of you chuckle fucks,
Why you gotta call us that?
it's the
I've
politer
got people to
term.
visit.
Zazu's going to check the kitchen to see what food we need to get.
It's all pretty basic. You've got, like, Orbinson has been going out and getting some stuff now and again, but it's just your breads, your cheeses. Not a lot else keeps, really. Some dried sausages.
Oh well, Zazu's feeling like real meat and real veg and fresh stuff, so he's going to make notes of something to cook and go to the market to see what he can do.
Does he express this to anyone or just head out mysteriously?
Oh, he's going to let Castalia and Bridia know, seeing the other ones are off comforting Droop.
Oh no, Rain's there feeling guilt for once.
So this is what it feels like.
A lot of guilt, thank you very much.
So there you go, Castalia Malgern. He's heading out for a shopping trip.
All right.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Nobody's going to.
I gotta drink this and do stuff.
I gotta drink this and find out what it does to me.
Yeah.
It's an experiment. It will require my whole evening. No calls.
They store these booze in cans. Like, you hear that pop? Like, it's different than a bottle. It's weird. So I'm gonna drink this. They call it a 6-pack.
Congrats does go with Zarzul. Being the foodie. And actually
Yep.
having money to spend for a change.
Yeah, I wish I had
God.
money. Kobolds.
Lost
God,
all
he
his
was
life
actually
savings
paid.
getting his arm reattached.
I mean, that does sound like a good investment to get your arm fucking back.
And then was also
Yeah.
working pro bono with you guys.
Yeah.
Because can you really ask for payment when the main reason you're with the group is because you're sticking it to the hot one?
He's getting paid.
Yes.
Exactly, that's
No,
the
he-
problem. They might just say that. You're already getting paid. You're getting better than us.
I mean, is it wrong? Are we wrong? Are we wrong to say that?
You've picked the correct one. She's not an elf in any percentage.
Double barrel middle fingers.
Well, it's just that would be
I like my
Malgern's.
tomato.
That would be Malgern's philosophy. It's not about she's attractive. She's the least elf.
Yeah, exactly. No, you are absolutely right. Yeah. I mean, to kind of quote Family Guy here, hooking up with a dwarf is crap. All right, we lift the beards on 3.
The Market Sourcewell is a little bit different. A little bit of a different air to it. It is much busier, but with bigger people. Like, there's fewer stalls, there's less stock, but there's a lot more crowding around and just milling about. Most of them in some way armored or geared. Bigger influx of mercs, it
Okay.
seems.
Has the price of fresh food gone up?
It does seem like a little bit of it's gone up. Copper or two, not by much. You're seeing that for the
Not
big,
too bad. Yeah.
you're seeing that for the bigger animals, it is getting a little bit more expensive for some proper beef and stuff that's not already dried out. Fish still cheap though. Chicken's still plentiful.
Okay. Oh, a couple of cooks, some veggies, roast chicken tonight, I think.
Yeah, altogether you probably spend about 2 or 3 gold. Because you're stocking up for basically the week, right? You're not just buying for a day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
getting food for
You get
a while.
you get a fair assortment, even a couple of wine bottles as well. Pretty nondescript. But in general, you feel well stocked, and even find some stuff that you'll slip into your rations to spread them out a bit further. But as you're finished paying up with gathering up all the stuff you've gotten from the different stalls, you look over to see that Congrats is putting out several more coins than you are, and he is getting a lot less in return. But his stuff is just bursting with color.
Spices are always expensive.
And weird, spiky fruit.
Do I recognize this fruit?
Thankfully, no. No, this one is just covered in spikes with a big crown of them made of green leaf. Very stiff looking. But it looks painful to hold, though.
Okay. He's got scales. He's fine.
Yeah.
Built-in gloves.
Is it bad? I think I know what it is.
It's a pineapple.
Correct. But she's also sniggering because she thinks it's related to something else.
No.
Of course, he's
Oh,
dissolving his
no.
fingerprints. That'll be my first act if I play a rogue. I buy a fuck ton of pineapple and dip my fingers in the juice. They'll never find me.
I mean, yeah.
Just so long as they
Actually,
don't
what-
have magic.
Well, actually, as a matter of fact, my grandpa has no fingerprints.
That can happen. Because it's the one fruit when you're eating it, it tries to eat you as well.
I did not know they were that acidic.
It's
Yeah.
because of it's actually because of an enzyme they've got more than being acidic.
Yeah.
But that's an old bit from QI anyway. But yeah, he stocks up on a lot of fruit, colors, and you have not really seen before. Although to the player, it's just it's a bunch of peppers, pineapples, tropical fruit. A lot of sugar content.
This is fine.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
just a nice novelty, but you're also seeing he's paying through the nose for it. Of the 50 gold he got, he's already lost 10.
Ooh.
As long as he doesn't bring a durian back.
Oh yes, a durian.
Someone refresh my memory. What is that?
Well, it's still stinking out the front gate of Cedar Nove. It's the fruit with. It's a lovely fruit, but it also
is that the thing-
stinks the worst
Is that the
possible.
thing with Zarzul?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yes.
I remember what it is now. Okay, thank you.
And he buried it outside the gates of Cedar Nove.
yeah, okay. I was like, wait a minute. I remember.
And
now.
so during guard patrols outside the gate, there is one spot no one wants to patrol because it still fucking stinks.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, it was the part where Zarzul was the only one not bothered by the horrendous smell. There was just like this big circle around him that just gathered. Oh, no, it gathered, but there was just like this invisible sphere around him as no one dared approach him.
He's just lucky he didn't get any on the wagon. The lingering effects an adventurer makes. This is a different kind of effect. On the bright side, you're going to weaken any invasion because that's where the horde will stop.
It was
Stop
all
and
part of the
throw up.
plan. Yeah.
But yeah, you look out for anything more, take a look at the crowd, or just generally head on back.
Just wander my way back, just taking in the crowd a bit, just to see if I hear anything interesting that might be going on.
Alright, if you're listening in, give me an investigation. Because with perception, you're going to get drowned out. This one, you're trying to narrow down. Just to pick up something interesting, a buzzword or two that might catch your interest. Not a whole heap. It's the usual thing of just there's good money now. The guards have raised up their wages, especially for night shifts, because that's the most. That's the main time that orcs and such are going to attack the city.
Also, why is it Wolfgang that's investigating?
Because he's changed his name to it. Have you not noticed that Wolfgang is signed in as well?
Oh no.
Yeah, you don't pick up anything too juicy or exciting to go on.
Okay, fair enough.
But it does seem like the city guard, that's becoming a well-paying gig now.
Okay, interesting.
And while he's out and about being a consumer, how about the other bunch? Who are just standing in their home.
They're standing. I'm practicing my dance moves.
Ah, that's something to do, yes.
Yes.
Cornelius, most like I imagine that troop has fallen asleep by now.
Yeah, he's cried himself out.
Yeah.
Oh.
He kept on prestidigitating his book to make sure his tears didn't get on it.
Did he succeed?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's able to do cantrips.
Yeah.
Except for one.
Oh?
Yes, I've used it on you guys before.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The suggestion.
Minor illusion.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah. Illusion. Yeah. Yeah. That was it.
Are you practicing in view of people or up in the room?
In view of people.
I gotta say, that's a little bit distracting, but all the more because there's no music. You know, Minx actually plays a bit now.
Oh.
She's not great, but, you know, something to look at. I mean, listen to.
If she's up for it, then certainly.
Yeah, if only. Maybe. If you want, I could probably find you someone to play or something. Do you have a preference?
Not particularly. I have to get better right now before I can put on something for a good show.
Yeah, sure. A beat, huh? Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
help. Hey, what about you? As he looks to the puppet on the spring. I could. I could beat a drum. But I do need something in return. As he turns.
Another question with an answer?
Yeah, he bobs and rotates on the spring to look over at you, Castalia. I could do with a question. Maybe an interesting one.
Interesting question.
What are the stars in the skies made of?
Oh, everyone knows that.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. Potential gases trapped in the phlogiston.
The flog of what?
They're actually not really stars. They are spheres floating. And inside them are more worlds. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Zazzle now wants to ask, where's the missing daughter of the royal family? Just to see
Why
what
did
the
you hide the
answer we get is.
bodies?
Rain, Cornelius, if you want to, you could roll Arcana.
To
Yeah,
figure
you know
out if
what?
what they're saying it makes sense.
Yeah.
I can't click on buttons. I'm having an issue. There we go.
Rain, it is one of the theories you've heard. It's one of the ones that's got pretty more supporting evidence to it. Like some people believe it's in between it is this vast nebulous region which needs intense protection. You would need a ship slathered in protective magics. And the navigation and the distances covered, no one's really been able to provide how you surmount those kind of things. But the idea that the stars in the sky are actually just sort of small specks that are on the inside of the orb. There's been some talk about that, some debates and discussions. No one's really gotten much further than that. You've heard other theories. Cornelius, sounds plausible enough. You heard a little bit of this kind of talk, but it wasn't really something that held your interest. That's for divination types. That's for those who look up to the sky and think their answers are there instead of in good hard study.
Mm.
That's as close to asking the gods for assistance. Being lazy. But
I think it's also at this point it's also more Cornelius being. This is the first time we ever got an answer to a question.
And Zarzul thought he was really going to stump him. But yeah, it is a theory you've heard little bits and pieces about. It's not something you ever looked into much. But some bits sound familiar. You might have gotten it wrong. Rain, you think he's gotten a fair bit of it wrong, but it's still pretty much there,
It's impressive, but slightly wrong.
Yeah, the spine of it's there, but the technicalities are incorrect. Like, the stars are actually on the inside of your sphere. They're not the spheres outside.
She won't correct him, but she'll look very impressed.
Yep, but he still needs a question but has no answer. No drums yet. And imagine that probably took the wind out of his sails when Zarzul's important question got answered for a change.
Oh, it's a question without an answer.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for a question with an answer.
I'm looking for an interesting question, something I can think about. Considering all the other questions you've asked him. Some have usually, a few have been tautologies and rhetoricals.
Why do blueberries taste better than apples?
Ooh, but maybe she's got a better one as he leans over to Castalia.
If the soul is so valuable, why are people so quick to give it away?
Oh, because it's used as a currency in hell. And in exchange for your soul, you can get all kinds of services from demons and devils. So you trade away your long-term salvation and existence for immediate gain and power.
Seems like a bad trade.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's always a bad one, but some people are desperate and they've got no other way to get ahead. Rain, you know that is absolutely correct. Not even with a roll. But apples and blueberries. Apples and blue. That's a toughie, because there's lots of apples and they've got that crunchiness, but then blueberries are all small, which is tasty and juicy. Okay, prizes! Confetti everywhere. And a small little drum kit scaled for him appears, with drumsticks. It is decorated minutely, with a little carousel on it.
Ooh.
Small little horses with poles, and as he beats them, they do start to turn.
Ooh, that is
Oh,
lovely.
cool.
Easy way to sucker in the girls of the game. Talk about horses.
We'll talk about many things.
I'm more impressed by the craftsmanship.
Mm-hmm. Ole's really good. Really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
He's gotten a lot better, actually. I mean, he just used to do ribbons and sweets. Now he's doing this. As he tries to use his stubby appendages and then finally gets the grip. As you see the drumstick just sort of attached like Velcro to his stubby limb. No digits. And the beat actually sounds like a normal sized drum. It doesn't sound tinny or small or pathetic.
Ooh.
Do 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 do. Oh, okay. Didn't realize I'd also be hearing the music. I forgot about that. But I'm gonna go see what Minx is up to. As Orbison excuses himself in his lazy way.
Oh, before I leave, Robinson,
Yeah.
did any contact from the Noble District come around here while we were gone?
Roll me a d20.
A regular D20?
Yep.
No one of them cheater D20s.
They have not. No one's come around yet. Then again, I mean, your cart was gone, and then there's no screaming or badgers, so maybe we just thought you were out. Plus, I've not been here the whole time. I do have a job.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, don't think they've been here. Probably would have left a note. So, yeah.
I do forget who had been here. I forgot. Other than the landlord.
The landlord
the
and
landlord-
the bouncer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Possibly other people and things.
Hmm?
Depends on
Yes.
what people decide to do. Yes, you can tell, Cornelius, your desk has been untouched.
Guess it's not fun when you're allowed to actually use the desk.
However, there is something underneath your sheet in the bed.
Underneath the sheet.
It's a small little dent. You can tell it's some small case or some kind of book.
I'll pull it out.
It is indeed a small wooden case.
What does it look like? Like just plain wooden?
Varnished, polished, quite shiny. You can see little brass latches on one side. Do you pick it up?
Yeah, pick it up.
As you flip it over, it does have the family emblem on it. Burned into it, not engraved. But still tidy enough.
Wait, which family emblem? The Cornelius emblem or?
Yes, the double C's.
Oh.
The one that looks like a butt.
Yep.
Because it's two C's back to back.
Yep.
I hope you realized that while you were drawing it.
Yeah, like I can see how can be seen as that. like the way I kind of drew it is that it's more like so that's also like a so it doesn't like go touching right next to each other, like they fold over each other a little bit. So there's also like a small hole in the middle, if you know what I mean.
Yes, that
They
makes
pass
it.
through each other, pass
Yes.
through a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's making this better.
That is the idea.
Yeah, because it's basically
Yeah. So you say it's burned into it.
that. Mm-hmm. No, you know
Wood
what I
burning,
mean.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, but does it look like it's finely burned in or very roughly burned
Oh yeah,
in?
this is art.
Okay.
This is an artisanal.
Yeah, then I'm probably just gonna open it up.
It contains inside a portrait of Patience looking incredibly smug. And as you push it over, you see that there's a picture. There's a picture of you looking asleep.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a portrait of Cornelia Sent sleeping.
With patience.
It does not look dignified.
Is it like in a photographic?
Nah, it's not photographic quality. It is painted.
Okay. Wow, she's painted that pretty fucking quick then. Or is it just like how well is this made?
Pretty fucking well made. You think she spent some money on this?
So on one side of it there's a smug Patience and the other side there's me asleep.
And she is like, she is fully dolled up, the hair done, everything. She looks glamorous. And then there's Cornelius is just sleeping, bit of drool out of her mouth, slightly agape, hair disheveled.
Oh, there's a spider coming into his mouth. Yeah. As happens. Yeah.
Even a little bit of nostril hair visible.
Ooh. Ooh, she got the good side of you, all right.
Well, I gotta fucking know who she paid for this image because holy shit, I gotta make this person make more portraits for Cornelius in the future.
Yeah, it does look well fucking professional.
Yeah. It's like I'm insulted, but goddammit, I need the number of your painter.
This is terrible, but I need more.
I hate myself every time I look at it. I need more.
Yeah. Ah. Well, that's a conversation starter.
Yep.
As I then pocket it in my shirt pocket.
You also get reminded
pocket.
that while you were fighting those creatures, they kept on changing elements and using them against you. Probably would have been a good time to use the spell embedded in you by her.
I think it was only one. There was only one fire spell on me. But that also hurt pretty fucking much.
Yeah.
The rest of the time, I just got beaten up. I got beaten up by the walls. I don't think punching is an element.
Malgern would disagree.
Meanwhile, Ogdengay keeping a good beat for Castalia, so roll your performance.
All right.
See how well you're learning.
Well, I had a really good roll earlier today on a stat block, coming up with I think it was 82. So let's see if that cancels out.
Have you worked out what you're going to do with that stat block? Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Yes, you're really getting into those moves.
Let's see.
Not even having to check your cheat sheet or check the composure, but you're coming together with something.
Yeah, I rolled a 12, 18, 14, 16, 8, 14, then re-rolled the 8 to a 12.
Yeah, fair enough.
And it's likely going to be a hobgoblin.
Okay.
It's a goblinoid one-shot.
Ah, alright. But yeah, you managed to get them into your head well enough, and then translate that to motion. You're able to close the eyes and just sort of be in the moment. Just feel through the patterns, not having to think, oh, it's this step next, it's this step next. You are getting into the flow of things.
Wonderful.
So it's quite a show for you guys. If anyone bothers to watch or if they got their own shit to do.
Depends.
Imagine Cornelius probably with considering who she's learning the dance step from. What is the name of like the Arabic area in the Forgotten Realms?
Don't know actually.
Oh, like
For this,
Kalimshan, actually.
yeah, I'll
that's the
probably
official one.
suggest.
Yeah.
Probably ask the puppets if they know how to make a Kalishan music.
Good question. Good question. Do we know how to do this? Ole! As the little, partial gnome puppet bounces out with the beard of a dwarf. Do we know? Do we? There's some aggressive springing about. Okay. No, we do not. So I guess prizes and prizes. More confetti fucking everywhere. Very dense. Can't even see your hand in front of your face for a moment because there's just all the color.
Ah, well.
And what appears is a chubby, well-opened wine flute with a red material inside it. Filling up most of the contents.
I try and pour a glass of it.
It wobbles inside.
Oh, God.
It jiggles with every movement.
I take a tentative sniff at it.
Strawberries. Sweet.
Dip a finger in it and taste it.
Well, it doesn't break. You get surface tension and it molds around your finger.
I thought it was jello for a moment.
It is.
Oh, okay.
But if you just poke in the jello, it's got a resistance for a moment.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got strawberry jelly.
Well, thank you very much.
It's a good question.
See,
We've never been.
Well, that's a shame.
Maybe one day.
Also, for the custom settings of this, there's a little bit of that in Jurat as well. The Kingdom of Jurat is also a little bit of that theme.
Yeah.
As part of the homebrew bits. Like, for example, that's where Alcano comes from. And where, of course, the Zarzul the Mighty slew the great dragon. And has his memories of girls in the Seraglio pouring him alcohol. Because that was as much use as he had for him back then.
Well, in any case, I was thinking about going past the Colosseum for a moment.
Oh?
Malgard, yes, I had a few questions to ask for patience, and I wondered if Malgard wanted to return now that his ban was lifted. It sounds like they wanted you there.
Yeah, sure. I ain't got nothing. Yeah, just let me get my things. Yeah.
Brain's thinking about going, but at the same time, wondering if it's a good idea or if Malgern's going to get banned again.
Well, I mean, you're the reason he got banned. Thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think the chances increase if you're there.
Yeah, so she's probably going to just decide to go visit Horizon.
Yeah, go visit that little shit.
Or, I mean, you two could just get along for a moment or two.
I mean, Ray was getting along. It was Malgern that was being a little shit last time.
Now, because the dispute was between two people, which means blame is 50-50 here.
Thank you, God.
Ray didn't have a dispute.
But you did keep pushing his buttons.
Yeah, you could have stopped this.
She did say that to stop it.
Yeah. See how well that worked out.
Yes, it's your fault I did this.
Exactly. Thank you. See, someone's getting it. Thank you.
You should have stood in the way instead of moving out of it.
Yeah, you should have let me beat the shit out of you.
She did the first
Because
time.
that's the law.
She did, and it didn't work out. And then you threw the hammer again, and then she stepped away.
As he marches to Gauntlegrim to demand that Brunner make that a law.
Yeah, exactly.
Dwarves should be able to kick the shit out of an elf. Even a half-elf. But we'll kick them a little lighter.
You forget, Malgern has no distinction. Like, she's elf blood, therefore she's an elf. I make no distinctions.
You gotta make it a good case, though.
Yeah.
Drows are an exemption.
I'm just gonna show a sketch of her ears. See that slight point there? Boom. Case adjourned.
It looks like a canoe.
Yeah.
So, to the arena then.
Yep.
At this point, Zarzul gets in the door just as you guys are starting to think about heading out.
Oh,
Hello.
wow, you're loaded up.
We needed food. Sick and tired of dry rations.
I must agree
Me-
that you make a good point.
Yeah, we've got some stuff with a bit more variety to it, you know.
Ooh. Now what is this?
I
As
mean-
he eyes the pineapple.
Yes, as a rich man, you do recognize this exotic
Yeah.
fruit. Although,
Oh no.
how the fuck you're getting it in Raxis is a question.
That's a
How
very
much are you
valid
paying?
point.
How much are you paying in rental fee for this?
Rental? No, it's just a purchase. I mean, it cost about... The cost of one of these cost, it was like 5 gold, and then the rest of this cost the other 5.
Yes. Most people just settle for a rental fee for the display.
What's the point of food if you're not just going to chow down on it, you know?
I was about to say,
exotic.
Cornelius, have you not eaten it?
Of course not.
She's looking at him incredulously.
To be fair, Rain hasn't.
Yeah, but she at least knows that you should.
Yeah, you're from a rich noble family, but not that rich.
Exactly.
Not a merchant family, but not that rich.
Yeah.
He's from a noble family, but it's not that noble.
But we still know, of course, you don't eat the pineapple. You display it to show your wealth, or at least pretend to have wealth.
I
It's
remember
just
the great
customary.
summer of 42 when we had a pineapple on the table.
Yeah. And I remember, to the envy of all, as I saw it rot every time they came and visited.
We had to marry
show
off
that
my
it-
second cousin just so we could afford to have it for a second day. That dowry went to a good use. They were in awe of my pineapple. Not that it was mine, of course. It was actually leased from a very nice company.
That's just my fucking favorite Victorian fact.
I mean, a fucking better one was that the crown jewels were also rented. For a long time, they weren't owned. They were just leased.
That's the part where you also, as the one who made the jewelry, if the royal family miss a payment, are you gonna go up there and knock and tell,
Well, that's the worry. You're gonna go
Sir.
up there and knock, or you're gonna go up there about 5 feet above a trapdoor.
yeah.
I think they did miss a payment, actually, at one point. But yes, bundles of fruit in the arm. 5 gold, though? Incredibly reasonable. It's a kind of...
Suddenly been looking forward to see what you be able to make out of this.
Oh, no pressure, man. Yeah, it's the kind of thing that just slice it up. I don't have
Sounds
one
like a good
before.
idea.
You know, we'll give it a taste. You know, some of this could be edible. Maybe.
Like the part that he didn't even fucking know what it is he bought.
course not. It was colorful and weird.
Yeah.
There's a reason he's poor. The rest of the stuff, yeah, a lot of peppers, spices. A lot of colorful things. A few mangoes too. Just all kinds of unusual stuff. Nothing normal. So you... Wow. Yeah, okay. As he just walks past you guys to watch Castalia twirl. You guys got plans for the evening? Maybe heading out?
Yep.
That's good.
You know what? You know what? As I walk over and take the music box with me, why don't we take you for a trip outside as well?
Hooray!
I don't think they're gonna need more music at the moment.
Yeah, where you off to?
I'm gonna head for the Colosseum.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. He hasn't looked back at you
I'm
yet.
Yeah.
going to go visit Horizon. Pufflesworth is in my room.
Yeah, it's a good place for him.
And then afterwards, Sarzul is going to sprout wings and fly off into the distance.
Gotta be careful about that. I mean,
All right,
wanna lose
we'll
your
be going
balance.
off then. Yeah.
and then you walk
Zazzle
out.
is slightly.
Go on,
Zazzle just checking for lumps on his back.
Nope, just the usual ones.
Zazzle is slightly disappointed, but he'll follow along to the Colosseum.
Yeah, we could probably gotta be eating out tonight. We're not gonna have a homemade meal.
Everyone's just
I
making
imagine-
assumptions here.
Well, let's also say there's been
We can be kicked out yet. We may not be able to spend long enough there to have a meal. It is a possibility.
Well, also imagine I imagine what was it, like almost a week's travel, where we also had like 45 kobolds running around in the camp. Probably not the best mood.
Oh no, now it's gonna be tougher now. There's no audience. It's one thing to have one person watching, but to have multiple rows. It changes the scale of things. On the bright side, racked up a couple of tickets.
I mean, the scales only changed because many of them are lizard people.
Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Castalia, you joining them?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, nice evening out.
Mm-hmm.
As he taps his armor, though. Loud clanks. Probably
You don't
should
wanna
ditch
come?
this. Yeah, probably should ditch this.
Yeah.
Probably won't be jumping into the ring again. Oh, that big guy's still there. Yeah, I'll be out in about 10 minutes. I'll catch up.
Actually, now that he mentions
Guys.
that, you should probably
How
leave the hood back.
about we hit the bathhouse first? Get nice and clean for a change, then head out to the Colosseum.
I mean, it couldn't hurt.
Like you just routinely prestidigitate
yeah.
yourself when anything gets on you, Cornelius.
Oh
I see a speck of dust prestidigitate my entire form. I'm clean.
yeah, should probably. Also, I guess this means that actually, it does means that the congrats were coming or not.
Yeah, Pio was
Okay, yeah,
Sally's going with him.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till he's out. Yeah.
Just takes 10
Yeah,
minutes to get some armor off.
Yeah, but it was
Fine.
more like so because Albinson had also left.
Yep.
Yeah, so probably should go back up into the room and wake up wake up Droop. So he isn't waking up alone in the house.
Just write him a note.
gonna wake him up.
If you hear any suspicious scratching noises, it's just because Puffsworth is alone with you in the building.
Yep.
Possibly the Displacer Beast, we didn't check. I assume they've been fed.
Yes.
No, that's what the note reads.
Of course, I'm looking.
What were you saying, Webgun?
Of course, the Displacer Beast's being fed. That's a very important thing. Kobold is becoming meal size, so we've got to keep Nala fed.
Well, what about Popplesworth?
Yeah, he just leveled up. How big is he now?
He's a bit bigger.
He's 13 hit points bigger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty big.
His wings have become slightly more swollen, more veinier.
His neck has long outgrown his shoulders.
Do owlbears have wings?
No, they just have feathers for it.
Like, yeah, they have like the arm looking. Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what Cornelius was talking about. Yeah.
But his feathers have veins now.
Oh.
Gross.
There's that little moment when
do
you're going to
have
see the
veins.
muscular spasm from working out. Enjoy the gun show.
Somehow his feathers are incredibly oily.
Well, possibly, yeah. They need that to get rid of the water. He could be a greasy little fucker as well. Isn't it great how we're just making your owlbear worse and worse?
Oh, she
Well, he
loves
already
it.
is worse.
No, he's the best.
I know.
Well,
I know
she's
she
not
loves
making him any better.
Ah, yeah, there it is.
He's the best.
See, I beg to differ. I believe this owlbear is one of the best.
One day,
Yes, I like that one.
One day I'll put the owlbear down, and nobody will be around to give him health back as I kick him.
Just remember, he's got more HP than you right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he's one
Yes,
level away from
But
getting
I'm sure I can
multi-attack.
gain help.
God.
He's one level away from getting multi-attack.
Horizon West just needs to distract Rain for about half an hour, and I reckon we can deal with this as a party.
15 minutes is all I can guarantee, my friend. I am no hero.
Oh.
No. He's like a Japanese banquet. Small portions, but many courses.
Anyway.
Just needs a cat nap between them. Which can last anywhere from 5 minutes to 2 hours.
Quote Cat, you just need a wank, a biscuit, and you're ready for action. Yeah. Warlock's best class.
So, your plans, your intents. No
We
one
have
seemed to
those-
answer the kobold's plea.
I mean, I said I was going to visit Horizon.
We just got done answering a kobold's plea. Come on, give us some rest.
Well, Rain is in transit then. Takes a while to get to his fancy apartment.
I'm just waiting for a congrats. So if you guys are going off to do somewhere in that 10 minutes, you're on your own for that.
I mean, with you helping out, it does trim it down to 2.5 minutes.
All right.
Wow, that's how that translates. It goes from 10 to 2.5.
No, it's usually half speed, but she's done this a lot now with the same suit of armor.
That's fair. Yeah. You are a good squire.
Yeah. So, yeah, easy enough.
So, bathhouse, then Colosseum. That sounds like a plan?
Certainly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. As he's checking his beard, realizing, yeah, we could soak this. Yeah.
How much are you looking to spend? Are you going for a luxurious pampering or just a quick old scrub around the essentials?
Well, if somebody paid me, maybe I could afford the luxury.
Or do you want to pay a little bit more and get a fancy scrub around the essentials by someone else?
Oh no! I do my own beard. No touchy the beard.
A good clean and soak. That's about.
God, just this hideous mental image now of the dwarf beard being lifted And you just see every bit of dirt and sweat that is clagged up on his body hair, which is just as dense as the beard.
It's literally people. Some people have chest hair. I just have one singular mat.
Yeah. And when you're lifting the beard, so much of a beard is intertwined.
Ugh.
How would you? Does the armor go over the beard?
It doesn't. You lift the beard.
It's
and
like
then
how
I use.
it's like
But
how
then
we
it
skip
can't be
Zarzul's
matted in.
It's like how we skip how Zarzul's tail always fits his armor and trousers.
See, what you're missing here is
That's
like
just a simple mod.
you see, it's like hook and loop. My chest hair is the loop.
Oh god, the sound of Velcro, dirty Velcro.
You just put the armor on the loops and yeah.
No, I'm thinking that's for separation of beard and chest hair is Velcro.
Yeah, exactly.
You just grab enough to pull away from it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But the worst part is, the chest hair still goes right up his neck and under his chin.
The system works, man. Don't knock the system.
I think dwarves have issues.
I mean, I
This
can
is
say the same about
standard.
kobolds, so you know.
Well, for 1 gold, it's a nice place with some tepid water and someone might have pissed in it. For 2 gold, the water is perfumed to disguise the fact that someone has pissed in it, and they serve wine. For 5 gold, it's a nice water, it's hot, there's music played, and you can piss in the water and no one will judge you.
Is there wine as well?
Yes, of course.
Okay. I'll pay the dwarves' fee as well.
10% of your
So that's
earnings
King
for
Gold.
mine.
10. Yeah.
Yeah, you get 50
Hey.
gold.
I'll spend the 10 gold for myself and my man.
Oh, thanks, sweetie.
You're the one washing me, though. No one else.
Yeah, I can do that. As he looks at his gigantic hands, I mean, not the most dexterous, so it may take a while longer. That's fine.
Completely fine.
Have fun, you lot, as the rest of you all just sit in your own isolated baths. Just a drip of water and the music. There's probably a little communal bit to cool off on as well.
And wine. Yes.
And wine, yes, on little
Lots of
floats.
wine.
Everyone else
like-
is probably disappointed that they're alone, but Malgrin's like he prefers it this way.
You also do hear word of something, Zarzul. There is a massage pool.
A massage pool?
Yes. It's 2 gold extra, but there is a highly trained water weird in the water.
Ah.
Ooh. Is that like what I did
Maybe
when I was
next
younger
time.
with the jets and the jacuzzi? Yeah.
Maybe another time.
When I feel lonelier. No, but they do go on about how it's great for all the aches and pains and any muscle problems.
Do they have one of those things full of the fish? They eat all the dead skin. Like,
Yes, sir, it's called the harbor. Feel free to put your feet into the lake, but don't expect to get them back. This is an upmarket establishment. They can afford to be rude. But yeah, it is soft violin music, a little bit of cello. Gentle, peaceful. A chance to relax, float for a bit. And just luxuriate for a moment. Except for one of the baths. One of them things are going on. But yeah, when you emerge, you all feel very relaxed, comfortable, a bit flushed, and clean. Zarzul and Kagrats
What?
come out extra shiny.
Excellent.
There was some proper buffing sponges and towels.
I almost have to wonder how much lighter Malgern's beard is now that's got most of the dirt out.
It is fluffy.
But
I
I
know, I
imagine it also
posted a
kind of
dreadlock
looks like.
clean. If you look at that dreadlock detox, he had something like that.
Oh god.
That's what I think of every time you mention bathhouse with Malgern. It's just he gets in, he comes out, and
Ugh. The water has changed color and consistency.
I mean, yeah, look at that picture. Yeah.
I just imagine it's kind of like one of those. It's also like one of those the videos that we go around with the lady who has a dog salon where she cleans dogs.
Just
It's
shave
basically
off the whole mat. Yeah.
Yeah, and then basically also just going like a husky. Woo! Because I hate the fucking clean.
I've actually watched some of those videos. If it's who you're thinking of.
And while you take your lighter steps towards the arena, we join Rain. Up to the apartment building, it's got that nice little garden out front, and you're let in. They know you by now. And there's the apartment door of Horizon West.
So she would knock.
Yes, coming. I'm here. Official business. Personal.
Personal.
My lady. The door opens and you see Horizon West in just his trousers and hat.
Always the hat. Yeah.
And you see Al Shell slide in the back of a room next to the love seat. Hi.
She waves.
You are pounced.
Literally. It's a cat.
A little bit. It's not that much, but he does have to jump a little bit.
How tall is he compared to Rain?
You return to me alive, safe, and... Yes, as he gets you in his arms. Yes, fully intact. It is wonderful to see you again.
It's good to see you. I'm glad to finally be back.
I was worried sick every day. Yeah, he whined. He whinged. All the time. Do I leave now? No. It's you. You can stay, Shell. It's fine. It's fine. Come in. Please, you must tell me everything that happened.
Image of Rain getting welcomed by getting pounced on.
It's a very familiar feeling. You arrive home and the cat's ready to pounce.
Yes.
Do you get attacked when you come home to your many cats?
Yes.
There you go, then.
By at least one. Not all of them at the same time, though.
Of course, as you sit down at the table, everything is just covered in tchotchkes and trinkets and artifacts. The start of your story is a little bit awkward because there is the creaking of Shale Slide, the tigerish guy, just sitting there on the love seat, trying to be still, which just causes more noise.
Yeah, that's relatable.
She looks very amused.
It's just, working the kinks out. What?
Nothing.
Good. He's got that suspicious face on him. The shifty eyes of the feline. Oh no, don't worry. I sprained my ankle. He was giving it some good rubbings. I can almost walk along now. I cannot run just yet.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, it's just foolish embarrassment. As you know, I cannot achieve many things. So yes, I was checking local stock from the ship that arrived, and well, it was not my fault. I will say this, but clumsy sailor. He dropped the crate.
Ooh.
It's all right. My toes are fine, but it hit the ankle, and I've been limping for a few days. That's the worst that has happened to me. I assume in your great adventures, more important things have befell.
She just kind of pauses. There was the time I got eaten by the monster, but that's about it.
His eyes wide. You face such amazing danger.
Well, to be technical, I got eaten twice. And the second time, Zarzul climbed in after me, and then he spit us both out. And I can't remember. I think I took somebody out when we went out. I can't remember. Did we hit anybody on the way out?
Who are you talking to?
I'm asking
We're not there.
you all.
She's asking out of character. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay. No, you didn't hit anyone. You just
Okay.
hit the wall.
Well, she's not entirely sure. All she knows is she got spat out and then she wasn't awake no more.
Yeah, Malgern
I think you
dodged out of
almost-
the way.
Like, I remember seeing Malgern, so I might have squished Malgern on the way out. I'm not sure. I was kind of out of it when I hit.
Oh yes, the brave warrior himself. I assume everyone is fine and alive, yes?
Oh yeah, everybody's good right now. Correction, all of
Yep.
our group is good now.
Oh, you don't want to mention to him the part where the wizard almost killed you all?
No. Well,
Okay.
she will explain that, but she would explain that when she properly tells the whole tale.
There's another creak, and you look back to see the shell slide is halfway to the door, frozen in position. Poor guy.
She just looks. You could just say goodbye.
I could do that. That is something I could do as he's walking towards the door. Yeah, bye. And then closes it. I don't know why he gets so embarrassed around ladies like this. It just makes no sense. But you were devoured by a creature?
Well, not
Why
entirely.
do you take
I
such
think
risks with yourself? The paws come out to grab a hand.
she takes his hand and says, "Oh, that's just what happens." And I wouldn't necessarily say I take the risks. It's more that the risks come to me, and well, you just have to do something about it.
The idea that you could have fallen there.
That is entirely possible, but not permanently, hopefully. Unless Cornelius also fell permanently.
Well, it's good that I suppose that your life is in the hands of a good man. He is one to be impressed by.
She's clearly looking quizzically.
Well, he commands such arcane power, does he not?
He does?
And then he's a man of good learning and breeding. He has a pedigree that can be thrusted.
As
Well, I
she
mean,
just thinks back to this nobleman who has a small goblin following around.
The beginnings of the evil wizard.
She just kind of shrugs on that one. It's like, I've never much cared on that point.
But you've all journeyed for so long and fought together. Surely there must be some bond. You're traveling, my lady, with such wonderful people. Of course you have to be, because you yourself are so glorious.
They are all very good people.
Give me a constitution save.
Constitution
Yeah.
save.
She's saying they're all very good people while talking about Malgern. Yeah, you managed to
Wow.
fight the bile back.
Wow.
I like how we basically managed to make a modern day comedy series out of D&D with everyone being these completely unlikable people that somehow managed to work in society.
Oh, that's easy, because they're getting paid.
Yeah.
There's a contract that says they must stick together. That is it.
Hmm.
There is nothing else that binds this fucking party.
She does like Castalia.
Yay.
Yay! Yeah.
She begrudgingly.
correction,
She
nobody
doesn't like
takes offense.
Cornelius.
Correction, nobody takes offense to Castalia.
No, she likes Castalia.
Except for those knights.
Now, Cornelius, she's 50-50 on. He both annoys the ever-loving crap out of her,
No,
but she
no.
does
Don't
kind of
say this out of
appreciate
character. Share with your beloved.
Yeah.
him. Oh, boy. She just kind of looks at it. It's a very interesting working relationship.
But you are such You seem to be such natural-born heroes. The things you do for the betterment of everyone.
We work well together.
I'm sorry, let me laugh harder.
Wow.
To be fair, what she means is because they at least work well together enough that they get things done.
Yeah, I know, you usually kill things as well. It's just the idea of that when you look at the disputes, like the reason that Malgern was banned for the arena.
Mm-hmm.
You work well
But
together.
she's
I wanted to
not
fucking
mentioning
beat her
that.
up, and she didn't let me.
Uh-huh. Yeah, like, she should have just fucking let me.
Or Droop earlier. Oh, I let slip that he had died.
No, that she didn't know about. If she'd known about it,
It's just one of those things, but yeah, wow. Tight knit.
it's a thing.
But how do you not bond so well? How do you not feel that these are people I can trust, rely on, these are my comrades? You face such great evils together.
Well, I do feel that when we're in battle, we can definitely trust on each other, and we do go out of our way to assist each other. We're very, very good in high-stress situations.
Counterpoint.
When there's
I want to
combat.
ride the Auroch.
She's not thinking of that.
Counterpoint.
Hey,
A fireball just hit us. Let's stay here.
hey. The Auroch Rider jumped into a creature to pull her out and save her.
You ran over
Counterpoint.
Malgern.
It's true.
See, that's the thing. I'm not undermining you. Just pointing out there have been a few situations which are the exemption, and they flit up for everyone to see just behind Rain. We work well together under high intensity situations, and there's that shot of Malgern being launched by the Auroch charging with the kobold on top of him.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, we worked well together in the Oni situation. We worked well in the mines
And then
against those creatures.
And then the kobold getting zapped by the storm spear because the wizard said he has to learn.
Yeah, we're kind of shit. It's not funny when you point it out.
Yes, it's fucking hilarious. To be fair, there's not been too many of those situations. There's also been, whenever you talk about the Oni situation, that time when Pufflesworth dragged Ray into a room and she got almost murdered by Meanlocks.
That was hysterical.
Yes. A great time of working well under a high-intensity situation.
Ah, yes, wonderful time was had by all.
To be fair, she doesn't include Pufflesworth as a member of the party.
He's family.
Yeah.
Family.
And yeah, he just keeps on asking questions. He's very interested in the current situation. You can also see a little bit of dread go into his eyes each time he mentioned how bad it went in some places.
Well, to be fair, Rain only ended up in trouble at the end.
Well, yeah, but there's also things like, if you mention, like the Kobold Hatchery and that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, she was mentioning a lot of that stuff. And she would definitely mention that lovely cult room where we're dragging our friends off of the kneeling bits.
Yep. Truly horrifying. And this is a normal day job for you.
I wouldn't say it's normal. I will admit this is not what I considered normal before I joined up with this group.
You are astounding. He's got the head in the hand, head slightly tilted as he looks at you.
She looks embarrassed as all get out. She's getting imposter syndrome now.
You're getting the Cheshire Cat smile without the teeth. And then we jump to the arena. It's busy. Not busy that you won't get a table. Or not busy enough that you won't get a table.
Mm-hmm.
There are a couple of cheers, Malgern, when you enter.
Good, good.
There's also a very loud audible, "Fuck you!"
This is normal.
But you're able to walk inside. There's also a slight cheer for Cornelius when he steps in.
Just looking a bit confused about what the cheering is about.
Followed by, he lives! The table, which had your memorial on it, now has a very crudely drawn picture.
Oh, God.
It gets the rough features across. It's not like a stickman or anything. It's just a lazy portrait.
I imagine it kind of rough in the same way with the Link duplicate from Majora's Mask.
No, nothing like that there. It's just very simple. It's got the nose, the beard shape. You know.
Oh yeah, but I mean, it's those rough defined features with dead eyes, and the mouth is just 3 rows of teeth. Like,
No, it's a lot more basic than that. It's kind of like a warning sign. Please wear your glasses. But it has the distinctive enough features. It's got the collar and shit. And then they completely give up on you guys. It's interesting because they look down the arena. There's the clang of blade. There's scuff of feet. There are curses in Draconic from a deep bellowing voice. And there's some said back in Dwarvish. Slurred a bit.
Oh god.
I know some of these words.
You know all the words, but you don't know the voices. Because the curses are coming from multiple sources.
well, let's get closer to the pit and take a look.
You can see that the great golden god of gloriousness, Salamez, is up against a trio of shirtless, near-naked dwarves.
Ooh.
Who are trying to do circles around him and just hit him with a hammer. And just trying to stay mobile at all times. And he is grandstanding the fuck out of it. One of them, who is completely hairless, but in a way you understand Malgurn because he's also quite red and lined. This guy looks like he got this guy looks like he was burned quite badly.
Oh, God.
You can also see where that happened as you look to the left, to a little bit of arena we're not using anymore, which has scorched sand. And he is just swept aside by the flat of Salamez's blade. The other one's trying to dig in, get in the back of the knees, bring down a hammer on his back. Sweep of a tail launches another, and then the third one is just stepped on. The crowd go wild. And now you see, ever returning and revolving, the champion himself once again. It's not an announcer, it's Salamez giving his own promo. Blade in hand and all of this power. Feast your eyes, anyone who wants. This is my horde. These muscles.
Oh god.
And if there's a lady who wants to feel what it's like to be a golden dragon, you can lay on them if you want.
This episode brought to you by the WWE.
He even climbs the ladder in a show-off fashion with one hand and foot, just jumping up it. And then the three dwarves clamber up. Slowly, dejectedly. Putting on their gear once they get to the top.
In there.
It's just constant swearing in Dwarvish. Some of it directed at each other, most of it directed at the Glinty Git.
Well, it certainly looks like things hasn't been boring since we left.
I mean, it kind of is, mate. It's just one interloper in the crowd. I mean, he keeps fucking winning.
So I'm guessing that's not a lot of money made on him.
I got an extra silver. You look like a good no. You could get in there with him. You look fast.
I must admit my cardio is not as good as it could have been.
Shit, you're the one that lived. Yeah, you could do this, man. You just get there, and then if he knocks you down, you get back up again, eh?
I'd rather not repeat that experience. Besides, I've had not near-death experience for 1 week.
Fair enough, man, fair enough. How about you? You look bigger than all three of them combined, as he points at Malgern.
Thinking about it quite literally.
What do you say?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Now, we've got to improve the odds, because people know your face, right? I saw you getting cheered, so you must have a history here.
Could say that.
What I'm thinking is, we could dye your hair, change up your armor a bit, you know? Give you a new name, just for a day.
This is some Frankenstein death race shit. Oh god.
I'll bet a ton on you. I can get some mates to do the same. They'll give you... You gotta come in with a limp bow, you know? Maybe drool a bit.
So like every Saturday, got it, yeah.
Which is your good hand. Make it look like it's limp, you know? You got no feeling in it. We'll build it up. It's like your last day alive, eh? Got fucked up by the orcs. Yeah, I'm seeing it all coming together now. We'll get the odds in. Bookie will have no idea.
Apparently it was his last few days.
Oh god.
With what he had rolled for age.
WWE episode. Oh god. This is the WWE episode.
What do you say, mate? We could make a load off this.
He's gonna look back at the party. What kind of emotion? What kind of faces are they making?
Congrats isn't here. He's getting a table.
That is entirely up to you. This is your playground, so to speak. If you want to cut loose and want to take loose and see if you can win big, that's up to you, Malgern.
In that case, yeah, hold this, and I pass Cornelius some things and go with the.
All right. Well,
basically, arms just buckles to the ground immediately.
Yeah, just like, here, take my shit. Yeah, I'm gonna go do this thing.
All right. Anyway, we'll go out back here. We can start talking about the details. So you're on board for this, right? We're gonna do this.
You said there would be money, right?
Tons of money, mate.
Yeah, okay, because the last job didn't really pay off. Yeah, let's do this.
There's a flash of magic, and now there's a pissed off chicken as one dude starts running. Malgern, you agreed to be polymorphed.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you did.
You agreed to what he was asking you.
You said change up my hair a bit.
And he just fucking runs. You're in an alley. There's a feral cat who has quite an interest in you now. You're a chicken.
Oh, god damn it. This isn't what I thought he meant. Well, shit.
And the door is swinging closed behind you.
Oh, okay, so can't get to the door.
Well, you could rush.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. Can I like peck at the door?
Yeah, you're able to sneak on in. You're quick.
Okay, yeah.
You're now a chicken, though, among a crowd of people.
Fuck. This isn't what I thought he meant. What the fuck? No. I gotta find Cornelius.
Every time he goes there, something happens.
I gotta find Cornelius.
It's a little hard because you don't really remember what his boots look like, and that's most of your vision right now.
God damn it. Someone I know. Anyone. Zarzul doesn't wear boots. He should be easier to find. He's not there, is he?
Yeah, he's practically on your level.
Okay, yeah. Shit.
Zarzul, you're approached by a panicking chicken.
Bakak.
I try to understand the chicken to see what it's worried about.
It seems really panicky.
Yeah.
It seems like it shouldn't be here like this. This is not its correct situation.
This is not the other chicken. I am not patient. I am not supposed to be here.
You should probably go contact the kitchen.
Communicate with animals slightly. Is this coming up slightly wrong?
No.
Okay.
No,
Oh,
no,
shit,
it's pretty accurate to a chicken.
Oh God, I speak
Okay.
chicken. This is terrible.
Okay. I'm trying to get an idea from the chicken what its problem is.
It just seems really distressed and aggressive at the same time.
Does it have a beard?
No,
Why would no?
It's a
It's
chicken.
Okay.
it's a hen.
hey, that's not cool, man. Not even a rooster. Fuck off.
I mean, you would have had a cloaca anyway, so
Ugh.
Okay. How does polymorph work? Does his clothes go with him, or there's a pile of
Yeah,
armor
just
in
all.
the corner
No, it
somewhere?
all goes in him.
So I don't just it's
No,
not
he
one of the
didn't. He didn't
situations
steal
where-
your stuff or anything. No.
yeah.
Well, no, but like I couldn't like lead him to the pile of crap in the alley.
Nope.
No.
Okay, so yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing I
Didn't
did.
you leave some stuff with Cornelius anyway?
Well, yeah, but I didn't follow him naked. Like
Yeah.
if I
No.
transform into a chicken, odds are my clothes would have fallen to the
All
floor.
your stuff is there. He didn't even take your IOU.
I mean, that's why I agreed to do this because Malgrin wants money. He feels stiff for the kobolds.
And you just got pranked, bruh.
Fuck, I hate this game. This might be my last day alive. Oh fuck.
I
Okay.
pick up the chicken and take it with me.
I think.
Okay, we're making progress.
Does he-
Zarzul has
I mean-
the chicken.
Does the chicken let him get picked up?
Yes,
you-
yes, it's Zarzul. This is someone I know. This is fine.
The chicken goes weirdly still and waiting for you to grab it.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking up like, yes, take me with you. I'm different.
Okay. Zassel's very confused. This is his first time dinner's sat still when picked up.
This is,
Hey,
this is
it's gonna be nice and fresh when we get home.
what? Wrong time to drink.
Gawk.
Yeah. He just secured himself a fresh dinner. That's not all that annoying ingredient stuff anyway that remove the fresh taste.
It's gonna be pretty
It
nasty.
seems- This, I'm gonna, yeah.
He's gonna have some nice chicken sushi tonight.
Roll,
Well, I've already got the other chicken, so we've got to go through them first. But this one can be kept for a while and dealt with when we need it.
roll me intelligence, Zarzul.
Does nature count?
Nope. Well, yeah, in your case it does, but just roll intelligence. Come on. It's a bit of fun.
You can do this, buddy. It's me. I'm your friend, Chicken Malgrin.
You can't quite remember. Do you kill the chicken first and then stuff it, or do you stuff it and then kill it?
Come on, Zazzle knows this. This isn't
Either of
nature,
those
this
are
is cookery.
terrible.
Is it though? Is one of them? I think one of them is more terrible than the other.
Well, it's a case of you don't know which improves the flavor better.
Is this a hen? Okay. Is this a hen or a rooster?
It's a hen.
Because one gives
Yeah,
eggs. One.
He said I was a hen. Yeah.
Do I think hens give eggs? Because this could be useful. Might be a permanent food supply.
I mean, I
With
think
a
it's pretty
fucking
common
free.
knowledge. I feel. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty common knowledge.
You'd think.
But maybe
Yeah.
not for Zarzul. I
But
don't know.
Zarzul's an expert of the wild. He doesn't know
Yes,
about these
I know.
domesticated creatures.
We'll take it with us. We'll find out later. No one seems to be looking for the chicken, which is a little odd. So I'll just hold on to it for now.
Oh, fuck. Just wanted money.
roll me intelligence, Malgurn, with your normal modifier.
Or normal. Okay. I don't even know where the intelligence button is. I never use it. Yeah. Because I'm not good at it.
You do vaguely recall it happened to Castalia once. And when she got hit, she popped out of it.
Okay. All right. I gotta bide my time. Zarzul's taking me home, right?
Not immediately.
Seems like it.
You're basically in his bag right now.
Eventually.
Well, yeah, but if
Yeah.
my instinct is to try to get someone to hit me, but like I don't want to like piss him off here. If I bite him, he might just.
Okay, at this point, is Zazel is starting to wonder where the hell Malgern's got to.
There's a strange murderous impulse from the chicken.
Yeah, like if he puts me in a bag, I am trying to get out.
Which makes sense. You're going to eat him.
Yeah.
You gotta pick me.
Yeah. I would try to, if I'm in your bag, I'd try to get out, and then I'm trying to get your attention. I'm starting to peck or claw. I'm a hen. I have claws, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting feisty.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? What? I'm trying to get more info out of this chicken.
You feel
Insert
a lot of
angry
aggression. You
chicken
feel a
noises.
lot of violent intent. A lot of anger.
Angry bakak.
There's also a sense of failure, but yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, fuck off.
There's a moment of realization of, fuck, why am I a chicken? Oh, I'm a chicken because I'm an idiot.
I'm going to show this chicken to Cornelius and say, I found a weird one.
Cornelius, he deems an aggressive chicken being manhandled and stuffed in a bag weird.
I'm gonna need some arcane knowledge of this chicken.
Can I try to reach out for Cornelius? I'm trying to peck at Cornelius if I can reach him.
Oh yeah, you could flail your claws and try to get at his hand, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to get at Cornelius. I'm
Well,
angry
first
now.
of all, I imagine.
I mean, he's not putting his hand near it, but you're seeing it get feisty and aggressive.
But yeah, I'm trying to get. I'm angry because Zarzul's stupid. He won't listen to me. You're the one that's supposed to
Well,
know
you're
animals.
not saying anything. I'm trying.
He can't.
You're supposed to know animals.
You don't get to communicate word by word unless you use a spell.
I know, but
You just pick up emotions from them, Zarzul.
What are you
Malgern
doing?
doesn't know this. Malgern thought,
Yeah.
well, Zarzul talks to animals. I'll go him. And now that's not working. He's getting angry and frustrated.
You want to use speak with animals, go ahead.
Oh, the only one that has that is Rain, and she's not here.
Mm-hmm. I have it in the ring.
Yep, what a conundrum.
I'd like to point out that Brader just turned around, stared at me, and then gave me a middle finger.
Yeah, just flipped her off. Like,
Real shame she didn't go with you guys, huh?
real. Yeah, I'm gonna go see my cat.
I was told it wasn't a smart idea to go with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe. Oh, so now you'll listen to Malgern. I see how it is. It's just. All right, go on.
You know, Sasu, I think they
I
usually.
can communicate simple ideas with beasts.
Yeah, I don't think I am Malgern is a simple idea.
It's pretty simple.
Okay.
You could just think,
Yeah.
I'm dwarf.
Am dwarf, not chicken. Am dwarf, not chicken.
Okay, now this is getting more interesting. I look this chicken in the eye. See, and say, what?
Dwarf, you moron.
So
It's
why
me.
are you
Okay.
staring at a chicken?
Because it thinks it's the dwarf.
What? Go deliver it to the kitchen. Obviously, they'd escape this cage.
I knew we were getting dinner
Now
and a
I'm
show,
trying
but
to furiously get Cornelius. I am mad.
Congrats
Okay.
looks over. Congrats looks
Do
at
I
Castalia and
recognize
then looks
this
to the.
anger as Malgern type anger?
Hang on. Congrats just glances, watching the three of you, or two of you with a chicken, then looks at Castalia. I knew we were getting dinner and a show, but it's a bit
Didn't
smaller
expect him at the same
scale.
time.
Something smaller. I figure he'd be used to this by now.
I didn't expect it to be at the same time
Oh,
or the same
I bet-
source. Both.
Cornelius actually bends down to look closer at the chicken and goes, "Patience? This isn't one of your
No.
tricks again, is it?"
Malgern.
Yeah?
Dwarf.
you get simple
Nope.
ideas across, not words.
Yeah.
I know,
we
but I'm trying to put the
But
like.
you get a no.
No.
You get a pretty clear negative.
No,
No, it's not patience. I'm getting short, stubby, humanish thing.
But then she could just be denying it.
I'm gonna scan around and see if I can see patients nearby.
Yeah, she's just swishing along the sand in the arena right now.
Ah, yes, she's got to be busy for a while.
Has it occurred to anybody that they could get patients to talk to the chicken?
Yeah, that's why I've got to. That's why I was gonna get her.
And
but
Zarzul
she's
even mentioned, like, Malgurn's not here
Well,
right now.
If you leaned over and asked if she could help with an irate chicken, she might pause what she's doing for a second.
Well, isn't she about to fight in the arena?
Looks like she is, yeah.
Just... Yeah, so she's busy.
Oh shit, she's busy. Yeah. Hell, fuck.
Speaking of short irate things, where's Malgurn? Do you see where he went,
I'm trying to
Cornelius?
make a ruckus at the mention of Malgurn. I try to make a ruckus, try to draw attention.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm assuming he's getting ready for the next fight. I look over at the pit. Is there 2 fighters there, or?
No, it's just patience at the moment.
Well, that's gonna be interesting. He's
I
gonna be
wouldn't-
fighting
wouldn't
patients.
Still flailing furiously.
Yep, they're marking up the odds on the board
You
right now.
morons.
Hang
It's
on.
me,
What's
you
the name?
morons.
Yeah, what's the name of the border?
Tall green.
Oh, tall green. That's interesting. But I imagine I don't see Malgurn's name on any being written, or is it just by fighter?
No, there's no Malgurn written there.
Oh yeah, but I mean, it's not like it's writing up what the schedule is for the day.
He also mentioned they were gonna. I'm not gonna be fighting as Malgurn, so that wouldn't really help you.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just the two current fighters, Patience and Tall Green.
Because it was I'm supposed to like fake a limp and all that, and we're gonna make lots of money. So Malgurn wouldn't be on that list anyway.
Yeah,
I'd be fighting under a stage name. I think
I found an
that's part.
inside
This is
kick.
part of the
No,
plan.
it's good.
'cause
It's good.
Yep.
He knew you would try this, so that's why he
Well,
changed my name.
I don't
Every
know
time
why-
we mention Malgurn, this chicken flaps. I don't know why that is.
To be fair, you know he's an asshole.
because it's a because
He
it's
might
a
have
chicken.
traumatized a chicken in the past.
Look, I'm an asshole, but I'm not that. Come on. You don't play with your food. That's
I don't know. You and Megrin got pretty drunk. You might have.
Okay, yeah.
you might
we
have got
were
into
pissing
the
in fountain.
hatcheries and pissed on some
Yeah,
chickens. Shook their coop
okay.
around.
Fair enough. Okay.
Threw bottles at the cockerel and told him to shut the fuck up in the morning this time.
I mean, yeah. But normal people do that too. Like,
Oh, I'm gonna deliver.
Rita knows that story.
I will go deliver the chicken to the bar. I'm sure that the kitchen will be happy to have something to prepare that probably escaped.
First off, something else is going to happen because this has been far too interesting, and now somebody else is going to take notice. Does Wolfgang get a bonus on perception and looking at this chicken?
Well, he can smell it. It's pretty chickeny.
Yeah.
God damn it.
But
Smells
Okay.
like chicken.
It smells like
Yeah.
chicken. It doesn't smell like Malgurn. It's magic, damn it.
Yeah. It's not gonna.
But can he understand the chicken a bit more?
He doesn't have any communication skills.
Yeah, he's just a wolf.
He's
He's
a
not.
wolf.
I don't want to go near Wolfgang. I'll tell you that much.
yeah. Okay.
Could this be
This
the
is
end of
weird.
Malgurn?
This is a weird chicken.
Only until you get into the kitchen, the cleaver comes down, and then suddenly there's a fucking dwarf on the table.
When when they said "winner, winner, chicken dinner," this isn't what they meant.
The cleaver, they just go fucking flying as suddenly the chicken just inflate into a full-sized dwarf.
All right, I'm rolling my backup character. Go make your dinner.
No, you wouldn't die. You would just.
Oh. Oh, weird.
How long does polymorph actually last for?
About an hour, I think. Maybe longer.
Okay, I'm going to lose a bag in about an hour if we stand around for too long.
Let's take a look. Polymorph.
I need to stall for like 50 more minutes. Okay.
Concentration up to 1 hour.
Or find the asshole who
Who legged it.
polymorphed me
Yeah.
and try to break his concentration. But I think that's
well,
going to be tough.
he might just forget about it but anyway, just he's done his laugh, as it were.
Is
Who
there a
knows?
range on concentration? Does that mean he's still
No,
around?
no, there is not.
That is so fucked that you can just.
It's kind of a
There's
point
not
of
a
it.
minimum.
That's why his armor is such danger.
Yeah, fucking Cook and Book is so much better now. I thought there was like a minimum distance.
Well, you got to see it at least. Well, for Cook and Book and using effects like that, but for Polymorph, no, he ran the fuck away.
Because it's not a continue. They're not trying to do continuous effects on me. It's just one effect. Yeah, I get it. Makes sense. It's not like he polymorphed me and now I'm taking psychic damage every turn. Then he would have to see me. Maybe I am taking psychic damage. I don't know. I'm a pretty pissed off chicken.
The part where yes, the players do in fact have it in their power to do something, but the characters do not know, which is what the role playing comes in.
I'm also giving you advantage here because your mental ability scores would also change the that of a chicken.
Ooh.
But I'm giving you a chance to recognize and express.
That's tough.
So, what's Cascali up to?
I'm watching this show because it's hilarious.
She's watching dinner. She's watching dinner. The show before dinner. Yeah.
Really into that chicken, huh?
I just don't understand why.
A lot of the conversation on it. Should we go over?
Are they deciding how to cook it?
Well, I mean, the best way is, of course, you do a little bit of butter on it, so you get it underneath the skin as well, so it goes properly golden crispy.
Well, come on, let's go over and we can,
Yeah.
Because that sounds really good.
Don't want to lose our table. Yeah, all right, okay. Hi, guys. Nice chicken.
Is that dinner?
At the mention of dinner, I get angry again.
I'm just telling him to deliver to the kitchen, but he keeps insisting there's something interesting about this chicken. I do not understand this.
It keeps on saying it's a sort of fat, short human or something. I don't know. It's weird.
A halfling?
What do you mean it's saying it's a fat, short human?
But it's hard to understand. It doesn't. It seems to think it's not a chicken.
Correct.
Okay, the chicken doesn't think it's a chicken.
Wait,
What does it think it is?
It thinks it's. The idea I'm getting is like a short, fat human or dwarf, maybe. The translation's hard.
Well, we should get a potato then. Then we can determine if it's a halfling or not. Or at least thinks it is. Sweetie, is there any good dish that goes with chicken and potato?
Oh, yeah, I mean, mashed potatoes goes perfect with chicken.
Oh, wonderful.
Look, if you're insisting that there's something, we can quite easily figure out there's something with this chicken. Castaño, would you be a dear and see with your magical eyes that there's something weird about this chicken?
My magical eye.
You do
And
so?
then we gotta determine that there is nothing about this chicken. We go deliver it to the kitchen, and then we can wait for whatever he's going to order. Does this sound like a plan?
Well, it would get into the kitchen, so sure.
So you use detect magic?
Yep, sure. Well, I mean, wouldn't the chicken then just glow like a goddamn Christmas tree?
Not that intense. It's not like the party. But yeah, it's glowing. Transmutation magic.
Wouldn't it also be glowing with all the magic that Malgern has on him because the gear melds into it?
Nah, because it's just it's in like sort of a pocket space kind of thing.
Yeah, it's
Until he changes form. But you can tell this is a magic chicken. You can make money off this. Magic chickens must be rare.
God damn.
I was kind of hoping to eat it, but
Look, they didn't even want to open a bar. Do you think they want anything to do with the magic chicken?
hey,
Castalia-
this could be what gets us back in the noble quarters if we need be.
God.
I'm not sure that they're gonna be that fascinated by a magical chicken, though it is interesting as to
very
why there
angry.
is.
How is it magical?
Malgern, you do have a very small chicken brain right now, but you do look at Castalia just said that and think, the nerve of this bitch.
yeah. I do the whole look at her head
Do-
cock.
do
like,
I
are
get
you
it?
fucking serious?
Does that come through clearly to Zazzle?
Yeah, I mean, this chicken is very attentive to what is being said around it.
It's transmutation.
I think
Transmutation.
polymorph is transmutation. Oop.
Yeah, that sounds about
is
right.
it?
I'm just checking the compendium.
It is. Yep, transmutation, 4th level.
Makes sense, it
Yeah,
would be.
that sounds fine.
Turn things into other things.
At this point, can Cornelius make an intelligence roll to figure out what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much know if it's transmutation magic, it's either, there's a few effects it could be, and it's quite angry and irate.
Mm.
You may have put the pieces together to form the puzzle.
No, that's the look I'm giving Castalia when she mentions the mage to the noble quarter. Just
Oh,
bitch.
I think I might have I think I found out where a dwarf companion has gone.
Eh?
We're looking at him.
I react. I try to yes.
I don't know, he seems to be reacting very negatively. Look at the flailing.
You know.
How do we change him back if he is? What's a
Congrats
Oh,
brings
right.
his huge hand in and flicks the beak. Malgern is now there, and Zarzul, you've got a sprain in your fingers.
just in half.
I mean, a chicken's got 1 HP. It does not take much to return him back.
Yeah.
Well, that was going to be my second option. The first option was going to try and dispel it, but I suppose this worked as well.
There's a round of applause and laughter.
get him off me?
Up he gets. Congrats. Pulls you away from Zarzul so he can wriggle free.
Well, that was interesting. How'd that happen?
The man in the alleyway with the fighting, he turned me into a chicken, Morty. I'm a chicken.
You're not a chicken anymore. Who's Morty?
I know. Yeah. No, but
Is that the name of the man who chickened you?
we don't know the name. No,
Chicken
it's
becoming a verb.
Yeah. We don't know that man, do we? He was in.
Yeah, it's just a random person.
So, how did it feel to be a lesser phoenix?
I look at congrats with disgust.
Come on,
Like,
that was actually
man.
a pretty good compliment.
Yeah, but now I'm just remembering small chicken brain. Oh, ooh.
I mean, it felt roomy.
Shut up.
I'll, just... So, chicken legs and some veg and some beers, right?
What?
For dinner. Here.
No, I think perhaps.
I think we serve
I
food
think
here.
perhaps our companion has had quite enough chicken for a while. Let's see if there's something else on the menu. Perhaps some mutton and some ale. Hmm?
Yes. Cornelius gets it.
As I pat him on the back and take him up to the bar.
Would you like an ale? Yes, let's get you an ale.
Let's
You
get
want
you
some
mutton and
alcohol? Do you
ale.
need to forget the pain? Yes, I do.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I want a straw in mine. Meanwhile, the spectacle in the ring is quite nice. It's very much like, instead of the show of power, this is all about technicality. Tall Green is having to dance and weave, as she is just kind of, using the lesser of her earth spells, and you're seeing a little bit and piece of, that's just some fucking druid crap. That is some low-level shit that's not actually going to hurt him. But it causes pathways of vines and foliage and shit. Keep him on his toes. That's very sort of artsy and dance-like. He is a fencer against the wildness of nature as it comes towards him and from all directions. Quite a bit of the audience is bored.
Wow.
Because there's no blood.
Mm.
There's no one getting beaten the shit out of.
Also, it's druid magic.
This is like a performance. Want to see a performance? We go to the theater. We want blood. But yeah, you've got your beers. There's a nod of recognition from Bookie as he works the bar.
I'm not a chicken anymore.
It's good that you found your spine, then. Do you want a bigger drink?
It comes in pints. I'm getting one.
And there's a big smile as he looks at Cornelius. And then he holds up his fingers and shows 4 of them. And then nods at Malgern and walks away. You assume the 4th guy this has happened to.
Ah.
God damn. Not cool, bro.
Even worse for you, Malgern, as you look down the bar, you can see a familiar dwarf who is just staring across, forward where he is. He's not looking in your direction.
Okay, good. That's good.
And just mechanically drinking his beer.
Like we do. It's second nature to us at this point. We all do.
Quite a lot of it splashing on the bar and on his lap.
Okay, now that's just wasteful.
His beard is drenched. It is a stringy mess.
No, it goes in the mouth. In the mouth, you fool. The beard catches crumbs, not booze.
Yes, Scotch?
Oh no, that was just elaboration of he's just saving it for later so he could just whinge it out.
No, that's not how it works. You get crumbs, but no, the alcohol, the liquid.
Well, maybe there are crumbs in it so that it kind of becomes this doughy thing.
Oh God! Oh.
Throw it on the table and work it like a dough. Just knead it in there.
Ugh.
But Cornelius, you do find yourself sort of edged and elbowed out of the way, but brusquely, by the 3 failed dwarves. Who see a dwarf drinking at the bar, so of course they join in. They are still bleeding. There are open wounds on them. One of them has this horrendous cauliflower ear. You cannot avoid staring at it.
I'll buy him their first drink.
It's like 2 inches rising out of his skin. It's huge. If you just reached out and squeezed it, it could all burst.
After what I've been through, I understand completely. I'll buy them their first drink each. I just kind of flick.
As you do that, they flick their own coins, and the second round already. But they only say it in Dwarvish.
Yeah.
No, I mean just for us 4. Fuck the rest of the cunts. They bet against us.
Yeah.
Didn't fucking know we'd be fighting a dragon that walks about on 2 legs. Fuck that.
I didn't know I'd be a chicken, so I'll drink to that.
Hey, to our nights that have gone wrong. Wait, what the fuck do you say?
Yeah, chicken. Keeps drinking.
I don't know if it'll take the ale of a curd.
No,
I'm afraid my buddy meant an actual chicken polymorph.
You fucking mind, mate! Exclaim proudly in Dwarvish.
Yeah, but Cornelius also did say it in almost perfect Dwarvish.
Yeah,
I'm kind of looking. I'm kind of looking at Cornelius and doing like the cut throat. Like no, I don't.
Yeah, even though you said in Dwarvish does not help the situation.
Stop talking.
I'm looking at the worst of them, and I want to ask if he wants a touch of healing on that.
Who you think I am? A fucking thing like that? As he points at Cornelius. Or like
I
you?
think,
This? I have worse than this falling out of bed in the morning.
how high's your bed?
You making a fucking short joke, are you?
I'm shorter than you, tall stuff.
Oh, so
oh,
now I'm
oh.
not short enough to take the piss out of you. You've got to mock me height upwards.
He's standing over me at this point, isn't he?
Yeah. Do you see the big bollocks we got beaten up by? I reckon I could string you around my wrist and punch him with you.
He's already beat me up.
Well, good. You fucking deserve it. Look at you scrawny wee lick of piss.
Damn near killed me. He actually did.
He did, yeah. He fucking panicked. He had that moment of, oh shit, I didn't mean to hit him that hard. Don't tell Mom. We were only playing, I swear.
Are you saying Are you saying you're better than me because you didn't get beat? You got beat up by him when I got beat up with him.
No, I'm better than you because I'm not a fucking wee scaly rat.
You saying I'm small?
Yeah, you're fucking short arse. Look at you. Wait,
you're tall,
I have to
mate,
bend
are
down
you?
to do that.
You tall bastard!
Hang on, let me
think
move
you
my
get
beard
popped
out
out
of
of
the
the-
way so I can fucking see you.
Are they going to get banned from the arena again?
I mean,
Azul hasn't been
Malgern's not
banned
going to
yet.
stop.
By the
Malgern's
way,
not gonna
as he's
stop.
doing this with you, Zarzul, he is also drinking, and when he's done, he drops the tankard and a new one gets passed to him from behind by one of his mates.
Yeah.
Damn tall people.
Fucking excuse me?
Are you saying you're shorter than me?
I'm not some lofty cunt with his head in the clouds. I'm fucking here on the dirt and the ground.
Yep, so am I.
Nah, mate, you're fucking under it, and you will be in a mo if you don't piss off.
Yeah.
That's the perfect response. Eh.
Yeah.
To be fair, in the state this guy's in, you could probably drop him.
Yeah, but then I'd probably get banned from the tavern.
If Zerzul does try to fight him, I will stop Zerzul.
There is a chance starting.
What, they want us to fight?
Yeah, there's a fight chant going on.
Okay. You, me, in the arena, now!
Okay, Malgern's having second thoughts about stopping this. This could be mildly entertaining.
Oh, come on! Comes the voice of
What, you
Patience.
saying you're not
No,
man enough?
That voice comes from the arena from Patience. Since she's noticed there's a fucking fight chant going on and no one is looking in the pit.
Yeah.
Poor girl.
Bobby, it's been wonderful. I'm done for today. Forget it. I guess I win.
Yay!
Anyone? No? Alright.
There was much rejoicing.
There's no fucking cheers, there's no
Robert.
applause.
Oh, poor tall green.
That's what happens when you use druid magic.
Right.
I know what they're
Yeah.
See you guys another night. I think our rings just got empty.
Let's go.
Right, we do. Give me a dexterity check. Or acrobatics, correction. Perfect. Ah. You just managed to dodge. Oh, you were using fucking Wolfgangs, but you still roll shit in the dice.
No, that's mine.
Yeah,
Hang
that's
on,
still
oh,
him. That's because he's locked in as Wolfgang.
No,
He's
no.
not-
He first clicks Wolfgang's stat block. That was perception, actually.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's
No.
perception.
Never mind.
Yeah, no, he's just using the name Wolfgang like I can.
Yeah, you dodge out of a way as his hands came from behind you to chuck you into the pit. When you're dodged, he just uprights himself and just starts to walk towards it instead. Right then. We'll go the long way.
well,
Well, good luck in there, Zarzul.
Fucking have him, Terry!
I'll be rooting for you.
how far is it down into the pit?
10 feet. Chalk is,
Zazzle will jump.
yeah.
jump
Chalk is
down.
on board now, scrolling out. Terry the Tectonic, and Kobold. You gonna do a
How
hero
many
dive?
kobolds are in the audience at the moment?
Can I put some
I mean,
money on
what?
Terry?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, Malgren's gonna bet on Terry because Zarzul did kind of ask for this.
Meanwhile, Cornelius is gonna order 2 glasses of wine to bring over to patients. Well, one for him and one for patients.
He
She
sees
takes
his moment.
both. She knocks back one immediately. And then there's a moment where she just raises up her shoulders and then whole week of planning, and that is the best we've got. That is our crowd reaction for this. Wonderful, joyous, beautiful. Hello, Corny. How are you doing?
Oh, patients, is this the usual reception to your fights?
Yes, we thought we'll do a little performance. We'll show some nice professional fencing, like your fuzzy friend.
Hmm.
The crowd here just want blood and mayhem, people to get broken.
Yes.
So I will have to have another wine, please. Thank you. You're looking dashing today.
Thank you. You. What's he dressed in actually?
Oh, she's just dressed in the normal thing you've seen her, really. Same sort of battle gear.
Yeah, is it leather armor or?
Yeah.
Like studded leather. Hmm.
Leather armor, a bit of a sort of like a dress coat kind of thing.
Mhm.
Sweeping. Also, as you both climb down the pit, Zarzul, one of the others chucks a hammer through the air and Terry catches it.
Okay. Weapons are allowed then, are they?
Maybe. Yes, they are.
Considering whether I want to stab him or just punch him a few times. Okay. Well, you need tools to beat up a kobold.
I'm not getting my fucking fist dirty on that. I won't be able to scrub the smell off for a week.
Hey, tallies. Okay. Be glad I don't have natural weapon. Okay. Let's do this.
Alrighty. Obviously, you go first. You've got the faster speed to you.
Okay. How wide's the ring? This is a weird question.
It's about 30 by 30.
Okay, I can't do that then. Okay. I'm gonna just start with a alrighty then, and give him a quick punch.
All right, roll.
Guess what I don't really have is a. Would that be just a normal weapon attack, wouldn't it? Anyway.
It's a strength weapon, so you get your proficiency.
Okay. Strength. Just gonna have to. I don't actually have punch as one of my options. That's all. I'm going to have to make a new attack on this. Damn it!
Well, no, just roll me. Just roll a d20 plus your prof. Because you don't have strength, do you? Or is it -1?
I don't have strength, so it's. I think that'll give me it. Yep, that'll do.
17. Okay. Unfortunately, your blow is blocked as he brings his weapon in to parry it.
Okay. And haha. Okay. And that's about it then. Fun times. Gonna get sort of get ready to dodge whatever comes in. But yeah.
Yeah. It looks a bit bigger now in the arena. Now that he's got that hammer, he definitely looks larger. Now let's just tag this as normal, not advantage. And he swings for you.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Okay. We're waiting. Are they
Yeah.
wearing armor?
I was, but that
Okay,
doesn't
you-
matter.
Oh no, but I just.
So that's
Oh,
27
God.
damage.
Oh shit.
As he just
Eh.
fucking clouts you with the hammer, right from the head down to the ground.
Oh. Now Gurn will cheer a little bit upon seeing this.
It was such a devastating blow, people aren't sure to cheer. Instead, there's, oh! How you doing, wee one?
It was Sasso going to full murder mode. Let the BFG 9000 go through you.
As he just stands there in front of you.
Okay. Well,
Fucking red dotted.
yeah, that's more than half health.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, that's a hit. Good one, too, as you dig him into the side.
Yeah, and I'll use another swing for my
Offhand, yeah.
bonus.
Yep, that hits as well.
And I don't get this only does 1 damage. Yeah.
10 damage, okay.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Ooh, you wee bastard. Whoop. That's a clear miss as you manage to dodge free.
Yep.
He does move, though, to block you from getting to the ladder.
Nah, Zarzul wouldn't be a coward.
Yeah. No.
I guess I took too much with the first blow.
You running to the ladder, tall stuff. You afraid already?
Oh, I'll fucking have you, mate. As he repositions. I just don't want you running off. That's a miss.
Can I still do the offhand attack?
Yeah, you took the action.
Yeah. Okay.
Doesn't have to hit to do it. There you go, that's a hit. You can't block that.
Yep, and another 4.
You wee fucking bastard. There's a dot in that he's bloodied, but he was already bloodied before. This is just him now bloodied, extra bloodied.
Okay.
If it wasn't because the dagger that Cornelius had requires attunement, I would have thrown down to Zarzul.
Well, it doesn't require attunement.
I did.
No. He's going to swing again.
I was just pointing out, well, I don't actually think it would do much better than what he actually has, so.
Yeah. 16, and I think
Nope.
that's a miss. Yep. You're a squirmy wee cunt, and I'm fucking pissed off about it.
Keep calling me small.
You fucking are! Look at you! I can piss higher than you! Fucking hell.
It's
Yeah,
another
fucking
4. Yep.
Yeah, he's almost down. Right. Just you to remember now, it's because I got smacked around by a biggin. This don't count for shit. As he starts to stomp away, and then quickly turns and swings his hammer. And misses.
You cheeky bastard. Can't even fight fair, can ya?
Fuck you! Look at you!
Is anybody rules people up there, or is this? Shall I just keep going?
I mean, they're baying for blood.
19.
And he's dropped. He didn't have much health left. Your modifier's enough.
Okay.
But you do see that the bleeding stops as there's a shimmer around him.
Fair enough.
You do vaguely recall that they talked about how there's a couple of holy healers underneath the arena. If you look hard enough, you can see through ground slits one of them just finishing up his gestures.
Okay. There you go. Hey! Is there any cheering from up top?
Yes,
Okay.
there's quite a lot of cheering.
I'm going to triumphantly climb said ladder.
The only problem is, the bit you're climbing out on is where the least cheering is coming from, as people are just looking at their betting slips.
Yeah, Malgurin's kind of
Yeah, how much did Malgurin bet on Zarzul?
just 10 gold.
Or bet against Zarzul, I should say. Well, that 10 gold's going.
I would have put 10 gold, yeah. I wasn't going to, go big, but...
And the two dwarfs beside you just fucking deflate. Fuck. Well, he's fucking losing that nickname. We can't call him the Tectonic when he get fucking schooled by that.
We'll worry about that later, and I buy us all more drinks.
It's more like Terry the Tiny Dick.
Oh, fuck.
I kind of chuckled at that. I was like, that's a good one. Continuous
If
drinking.
there was more cheering on the other side, I'll go up that one. Obviously.
You're getting pats on the shoulder, on the head, on the snout. People are just reaching for you.
I could do with a drink now.
Well done, Zarzul.
Good one, little bro.
So I'll head over to the bar in this direction where friendly people are.
Well, I mean, I've only cleared it out just so that tokens can move around in case you wanted to run for it. We're in the Nebulous Theater of the Mind segment.
In case you wanted to run for it.
Well, to get some distance, mainly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I could have run it. No, it would have been. I could have got one arrow in, and then it would have had to be down to knives anyway. Otherwise, I would have been taking attacks of opportunity all over the place.
Well, that's the thing. He would have been 5 feet slower than you.
Yeah, but that's still 30 feet, isn't it?
Well, it's 30 by 30. Like I said, he would have been 25. He would have moved 25 feet per turn.
Yeah, which means you get from one side to the other in a turn. So running around wasn't going to do nothing.
Besides, then he could just have used the excuse that you were a coward that kept running, and you didn't. You stood your ground.
And shanked him multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if he had stuck with fists, I would have just used fists. But
he would
no,
have
he had
murdered
to bring
you.
out. Yeah.
But then he almost did anyway.
Yeah, he got one good hit in.
Yeah. But he's also got the Bugbear's Bully statistic, so he rolls double damage dice.
Yeah. That hurt.
And I mean, that's pretty nice looking. Look at that. How much longer would we would have had Zarzul up?
Yep, that would have done it. Oh, well, I'm gonna get a drink now.
Yeah. You don't have to pay for it. It is delivered to you.
Excellent.
Patience takes a moment. She manages to awkwardly loop the glass and tankard onto her horn against her ear, so she can give a light applause to Zarzul when he climbs out. Now, I am proud of what he's did. That's very good, but it's also annoying that this is the only show they want. As I said, we rehearsed a week. It was going to be wonderful. I was going to escalate it. There was going to be flowers, beautiful, and then all they want is this. It's a big city. Why is it full of hicks?
You might be in the wrong quarter for that sort of thing. Maybe a more upper class area.
They booed me last time, Corny. They booed me.
Well, they don't know what they just don't understand what it is they're looking at.
I mean, look at this.
These are simple.
It's easy to understand. Swish of the old big long trench coat. She's just trying to show off.
Yeah.
So just look at this. This is an easy thing to cheer.
Humor her, Cornelius. Humor her.
Well, I must admit, I'm not much of a. I'm much more of a.
You say I look
methodical
amazing.
Man. Well, you did.
But yes, this is something you can cheer on with ease. Come on, Corny. It's not hard.
You must forgive me. I'm not very used to the battle circus arena. I'm much more of the arcane arts, though I must say, lately it's been used for much more violence that I appreciate.
Oh, you've got so much power in that big book. Oh! There's your ever horny friend. Let's go over and sit. As she waves to Congrats and Castalia. You are, whether willing or not, dragged along.
My hand and wave.
Lovely to meet you two again.
Likewise.
So, a double date. You're getting very outgoing, Corny.
Speaking of, I must really know who did the portrait you sent me.
Oh, you found it. Good, good. Oh, it's amazing, isn't it?
Most certainly.
I'll introduce you, don't worry. As Archibald. Archibald Bellum.
Gnome?
No, actually, he's an elf. Well, partial elf, I think. He does have very prominent ears, but I think he's still a mixed race.
Interesting.
Doesn't matter that much, but people are so judgmental, and it is interesting to know just how long he's been at his craft, but he just will not say. But yes, it was...
Well, I must say, he certainly cuts your essence perfectly.
I'd say he captured your perfectly well. I had to give it to him from just illusions and projections.
Ah, so that's how.
Well, I did have a lot of time when giving you a little charm. Any comments, Castalia? Or are you just watching him squirm in his own awkwardness?
I was watching him squirm a little.
Pretty good, isn't it?
It's actually your ex, I assume, as she looks at Castalia. Bobby, he introduced me.
Oh. Mellets?
Mm-hmm. Yes, his mother's in quite the web of artisans.
Oh, you never told.
Well, you do
I
know.
heard most.
That's where we got the desk.
Oh, really? Huh. Wait.
Yeah, it was a tall green creation, and the bed,
Oh, right, right.
the massive bed that they wanted to buy.
Wait, I wasn't there for that, was I?
Yeah, that was Cornelius and Rain.
Yeah, it was just Cornelius and Rain in the store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were buying a bed so they could both sleep together. Yeah.
So that part would
No.
probably be.
But they might have brought it up in idle conversation. Yes, she does such wonderful carpentry and joinery. It's so impressive that Adagun can't even complain about it for more than 10 minutes.
That's certainly impressive. Usually doesn't miss a chance to complain about anything. Speaking of which, have you heard anything from him recently?
Swearing. Talks about migration routes. Complaints about bone idle adventurers and mercenaries that won't do something useful. I think he was thinking of you.
Well, you could just ask.
He does like to complain more than get anything done, though. You have no idea of a nightmare it was to deal with being trained by him. I learned well, but the lesson was followed by a lecture about everything I did wrong despite being successful.
Hmm.
I'm mostly joking. It was a short lecture before and after about what I do wrong and then what I did wrong. But hopefully I'll be able to hire instructors a bit more, what's the right term? Friendly. Eloquent. Refined. Each big word just makes her turn more to Cornelius with a big smile. Have you thought about the offer?
Well, most certainly. Tempting as it is, but it's still a faraway goal, but it is certainly a prosperous goal. Not me, myself, I must say it's daunting to think if I could even accept such a responsibility myself, though
Oh, you
I
could.
would imagine.
It just takes a yes. Oh,
The
I'm
question is-
intending to raise up a school of magic in the city. It's long been ignored in
Oh.
Raxis, and it is a crime.
Oh no, that sounds very interesting.
And your friend Mr. Sentier would make a wonderful teacher.
I look at Cornelius and go, yes, actually.
Yeah, I could
Has
picture
he
that.
told you about his protege?
Just met him, yes.
Adorable.
Though he is still lacking in confidence, but he's probably expecting too much after all, considering what he has achieved in 6 months.
Exactly, and picture how many children that could be who have the talent born with it, or can draw it from themselves. They will have those same expectations, and they're being born around the ignorant, the people who don't understand, don't care. Because all they want you to do is learn how to pick up a sword, put on armor, ride a horse. You know they teach them to have multiple disciplines, the knights? They can't just be for warfare, they have to be an artist in some way. And they are not. There's many works, but it is not art. Stories, dances, calligraphy, painting. All so hideous. But that's seen as the high point, when it should be the learned. People who have harnessed
Yes.
actual talent.
Well, as you probably have experienced yourself, and what we also have learned was knowledge is rarely appreciated in this town, or at least the memory of knowledge.
Hmm.
Speaking of, do you know Sazul the Elder? At least heard of him?
And on that cliffhanger, we're going to end the session. Because we just ticked over to 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I didn't realize
And
it
I
was
think
11:30.
Scotch would like to go to sleep at this point.
That's fine.
20 to 6?
yeah,
Alright.
it's-
But yeah, we'll kill the stream for now. A nice fun session, I hope. Sorry
Yeah,
if Rain
I
was
wasn't-
basically frozen out of it, but you did go to your boyfriend.
I wasn't
Yeah, no.
expecting to get
No, that was
turned
fine.
into a chicken, so
Yeah, the whole chicken thing was amazing.
it's pretty great.
Where am I going to put that now in ranking? I think whole is still the best. But chicken is getting there.
Chicken is pretty good. Zarzul was gonna eat me.
Yes, he was
Did you
very
about-
intent on eating you.
yeah.
How about trying to write in the ground with your beak?
Chicken brain.
Yeah.
I didn't think of
I
it
meant-
personally as the player, no. So I'm not gonna say that. Oh, I did, but
But also,
no,
he
I
would
didn't.
be on a hardwood floor.
Yep.
There's only sand down in the
Yeah,
pit.
true.
But there was
Yeah.
also the easy escape option, which I'm glad you didn't take. The feral cat taking an interest in you.
Yeah.
What?
One bite and you would
Yeah,
have
you
been back to
could've
dwarf.
But Malgern wouldn't have known.
Yeah, he wouldn't have known
wouldn't
that, so
Yeah.
good. I'm glad you didn't do that.
I mean, as a player, I didn't think of it either.
Plus, if I went the full polymorph of mental faculties and all as an animal, yeah, you would have run away. Possibly into the city.
Yeah, that would have been. No, I think what you did there was fair, and it led to a more interesting outcome.
Yeah, it's more interesting that way.
Yeah.
Be careful what you agree to. It might not always be what they say.
I just.
He'll change your whole appearance. Even a different
when you said
name.
there's a fair. See, when you said there was a feral cat, I was like, oh god, is this like this is? I was waiting for you to say, and there's the arena, and it's a cockfight, and I'm like, oh fuck. I thought that's where it was going to the whole cockfight thing.
No, the arena is a much classier establishment.
Is it though?
But yeah, time to stop
Is
the
it?
stream.